We're doing it.
We're doing it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 5K subs stream and AMA and video game session. Uh, we're up a little early our time. I know for most of you it is much later in the day, but we're up fresh and early to get destroyed at Hunt. And I have with me today two very cool people. Some of you who are pretty active in the Discord probably know who they are, but I'll let Daniel introduce himself.
Hey everybody, I'm Daniel. I've been on one stream before, but if you're in the Discord, you've seen me there. I am a co-designer and editor of the rule book, and generally try to tell Peter to make it better.
Yeah, it's important to have somebody to tell you to make your game better, right? It's like, oh, okay, thanks. And then Tim,
Peter puts in long hours, and then I'm like, okay, but do it again.
right.
Do it better.
Daniel's responsible for pushing me to make the injury system that is now so iconic for the game. He just kept saying like, no, 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 do something better about like the different health abstractions I was making until we finally got to something that was awesome. And
Yeah,
Tim,
we
why
went
don't you
back and
introduce
forth on that
yourself?
for a while. Yeah.
It is I, Tim, the editor. I make Peter look good also.
Yeah. Yeah, both of their jobs are to make me look better in
All that
written
matters.
form and in video form. So these two guys are part of the TFE team, right? We're making the YouTube channel and the game possible, and they're on here today because these two lovely gentlemen also play Hunt, and I've played Hunt with them, and so we'll be playing some Hunt Showdown at one point. And yeah, Jordan, I expect you to try to Q snipe us and destroy us here on Hunt. But before we hop into video games, we've got a pretty special announcement that we want to share with everybody. And hello, hello. And that is, let's see if this will display correctly. We have the mock up of the official hardcover rulebook for Tales from Elsewhere Clockworld, which should be visible on the stream now. We got it in from our wonderful main artist. It is so cool. Absolutely gorgeous. And we've been wanting to share this with folks for a while. And it's just so darn cool. Oh, it's a little off center there.
Look at that pretty book.
Look at that pretty book.
Ooh.
Just absolutely gorgeous book. Can't wait. And thanks, Tim, Tim and Daniel, for helping put together these mock-ups. They look really awesome. And the reason why we needed those mock-ups is because, excuse me, is because the Tales from Elsewhere Kickstarter sign-up page is now live. So this is the pre-launch sign-up where you can, we just turned this on. You can now go in and say notify me for launch in 2 months. Almost exactly 2 months from today, the Kickstarter will go live for crowdfunding the artwork and hardcover print of my game. So it would mean a lot if folks would check out that page and just, do notify me for launch, as that will help, kind of like in YouTube, the same thing with like commenting and liking. It helps surface it on Kickstarter. I'm going to try to get some visibility on it, and the media blitz begins. Some of you may have seen the Desks and Dorks video that was released yesterday. Kyle over there, I've talked with him a number of times and hung out, and he gave it a little shout out there too, and he'll be doing another one in another couple months, because we got to sit down and record a long form historical discussion about 19th century United States, and it was super fun. So that was the big announcement. Kickstarter, it's time. It's time for the ramping up
It is
toward
time.
crowdfunding. And I am definitely getting my full 8 hours of sleep every night leading up to this. This is definitely not super stressful. But anyway, really excited to get to actually make this game, make it a physical game, and get it out there to everybody. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, I can't wait till there's a book on my shelf.
Right? Like, I want to hold the book. That's going to be an incredible experience to hold a physical book. So,
Yeah, to see it in print.
yeah, it's going to be amazing. And we're failed link. Is that what you said?
Oh, I just tried to send a link.
Fail. I'll post a link to it directly in the Discord server. I could.
Yeah.
It probably let me post a link here. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
forget
don't
if
know
you
if
can do
the.
links. Or
Oh,
not.
there it goes. It works. But you can also just search for Tales from
Yeah.
Elsewhere on Kickstarter itself, and it's the only thing that pops up if you search Tales from Elsewhere. All right, well, we're going to gear up to play some Hunt Showdown, and I'm going to answer some AMA questions. So while we get logged into Hunt, I'm going to switch this over. I'm going to start answering some AMA questions while we turn on Hunt Showdown, because it takes a minute for that to turn on. Okay, so going over to the AMA questions that were already submitted in Discord, which are the ones we're going to start with. And then after those are through, you guys can keep asking AMA questions in the YouTube channel, in the YouTube chat here, and I'll answer them from my tablet as we play, because I'll be probably taking dirt naps regularly while we're playing Hunt. And
I will be.
Yeah, Daniel's job is to run in recklessly, aggro a bunch of wildlife and zombies, and then die. And then we get the extra fun of rescuing him. He's just adding to the narrative experience of the game in true rule of cool Clockworld fashion.
I'll just be carrying the team. Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, and yeah, Zarek, the pre-launch sign-up page is up now. We don't have not the official full launch yet. Okay, so the first question on here is from Vice, who's I believe in chat right now. I thought I saw. The question is, how did you develop your presentation / YouTube skill sets? So Daniel, who has known me for a long time, can attest that when I was much younger, like in high school, I was what's called a wiener kid. I was not very well spoken. I was very shy. And it took many years of practice and classes to become a good speaker and to become confident. So I started taking speech and debate classes, and I then also joined Toastmasters when I was working in the professional world, and helped run a Toastmasters chapter for almost 6 years, I think, 5-6 years, and just became much, much better at articulating myself. Really, it was just practice. Years of practice was what developed my presentation skills. You know, lots of rants with my friends, too, about movies, like why Batman v Superman is bad. All of those things can help refine your presentation skills. So that, I had a fairly traditional training, right? I took courses to do so. The only thing that I had to then practice for YouTube specifically is talking to my phone. This is my phone on a stand, right? That's very different from public speaking, where you have an audience that you make eye contact with and interact with. And it did take a little bit of practice. And you can see in my YouTube videos, if you were to like watch them chronologically, you'd see my energy and my affability kind of pick up over time. So that's really where where I got that practice. But Tim also really helps.
You've gotten a lot more comfortable on camera as the time has gone on.
Like so many things, you just practice it, right? You just keep iterating on it, iterating on yourself. Well, and the way that we record the videos is, Tim helps also with the fluidity of the presentation. I record things in chunks, and then Tim edits them together for YouTube. Because if you've watched my Sheriff's Office Hours on Patreon, excuse me, Sheriff's Office Hours on Patreon, you'll know that I'm not as fluid when I'm just talking off the cuff, like right now, as I am on a pre-recorded YouTube channel. But like anything, it takes practice. For some reason, my Hunt takes forever to turn on, so that's what's going.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, Hunt. I don't know. Since all these patches, it's taken a while. Okay, let's see. Next one is from Frostros. What are some ways that TTRPGs have handled characters that see into or know the future? Divination Wizard in D&D has roles in advance, but what else accomplishes this? Oh, that's a fun question. So, how we represent seeing into the future. The way there's two approaches I could see you doing this. What D&D did is a player-facing manipulation of future mechanics, right? You give the player agency over the results that may come. Now, that could be very mechanical, like a Divination Wizard replacing a D20. Like, they replace a D20 result with one of those selected. But it could also be something narrative. It almost doesn't matter what the result is, but if the input is a player choice, they're controlling the future, which is how you're representing they saw the future, right? You let them choose what it would be. The other option you have, I think, are the GM-facing side, where the GM gives them information they wouldn't already have, right? Those are the two ways that I would see it. Because to see the future is weird in a collaborative storytelling game, right? Like, I think you'd approach it from either one of those two angles. Like, a GM gives you information about the adventure type of thing, or the player has control over the results of certain things.
Yeah, because if you're like giving them advanced information about the plot, then that really hampers improv storytelling.
Yep, exactly. Like, by seeing the future, you're setting things in stone, and so it could be anti-fun, right? To like see the future and like solve the mystery. Like, that's not fun, right? Like, that's not a game at that point that you're having with your friends. You're just like hitting a cheat code. So some sort of probably like control over random chance or certain things is how I'd imagine that would work. That's a tricky one though, Frostros. Great question. So Isaac says, can someone smoke Peter in the next 5 minutes in the video game? Well, I mean, don't worry. We'll do that to ourselves.
Yeah, I'll get us.
Yeah. Okay, another one from Frostros. Oh, I'm in. Let me get into a party with you guys. If one of you would be party leader, I think that'd be better, because that way I can keep answering questions.
I can do it.
Okay, and I can now switch to a hunt stream. You guys should see hunt. I think the spacing on that is a little funny. Let me see if I can adjust this. Something like that
see you guys
for
online.
hunt. Oh, and thank you, Anthony, for getting the Kickstarter. Yeah, it's been a crazy amount of work. We'll keep tweaking that sign-up page, and the full Kickstarter page is going to be very different from that one. Oh, you know what? I might be set to invisible.
Yeah, I don't see either of you online.
Yeah, my bad. When I want to turn this on and run updates, I leave myself invisible on Steam so people don't bother.
I'm invisible on everything always.
I know, right? Well, and I have...
So always
I
watching.
think it was August was saying he's going to judge, or it was either August or Jordan was going to judge based on my loadout. So I'm a big fan of medium ammo. Medium ammo loadouts. I really like the Vetterli. So I like, when in doubt, I go with the Scottfeld, not the Schofield, that's the real name, and this bolt action rifle. I keep it pretty simple. I've been invited.
I don't even remember what I use.
I know, right?
Or how
I
to
just
play
like, I
this
had
game.
a preset. Lobby join failed. The lobby is full or the expiration has expired. That doesn't make sense.
Oh,
Right,
damn
yeah.
it. Do it again, Daniel.
Yeah, try and add me one more time. This UI is all so different, and like, I'm super confused.
I missed the old UI. I know they had to make it like console friendly, but
Maybe
you in the
I
same
don't have
region
the
as
right
us?
region selected. It says region. Oh, I'm set to US East for some reason. Now I'm on US West. Why
Try
was it
again.
East? All right, let's try this again. Play a game. There we go.
There we are.
Nice, you got the sailor guy. Okay, so
See if I
next
can
Yeah.
do it
question,
also.
and I'll just ready
There
up
we go.
here. We'll just send it, like whatever it's gonna happen.
Yeah, let's
happen.
do it.
Okay, so Frostros asks, where do you see development for mass TTRPG events with mechanics and rules? Think 20 to 40 players. This was apparently much more common in the past, and I suspect it could make a resurgence given support and society's desire for connecting being at an all-time high. We were just talking to Amy Vorpal about large-scale convention play last night. So, Daniel and I have both been a part of Adventure League, which was really big at the start of 5th edition's launch. We've been in a convention hall with 20 tables of 4 to 6 players each, all participating in one large-scale event. And the way that this has generally worked, mechanically speaking, is each table is completing a number of objectives. They check off a list of things. The more of those they complete, they contribute to a total score for the whole room. And they have event hosts who are special NPCs who will walk up to tables and interact with them. So in one, we had Volo. Somebody was dressed as Volo, and they would come to a table and give you an extra magic item to use for the adventure. Like, you could buy stuff from him. But there's also ones where, like, one of them is a dragon, walks up and says, everybody make a dex save, as they just breathe fire on your table. So those kinds of events can be really fun, but the way mechanically they generally have to work is meta challenges, right? Like, you can't have each table interacting super careful in a super mechanical way with everybody because it would slow things down with so many tables. But we did have one where each table was solving parts of a puzzle and could share their results with each other. I think was kind of cool. We've definitely seen that kind of thing. And you could do like group votes with big events. Those are really good for charity as well. I've been to a couple charity events where you could buy rerolls of any die roll. Like for $1, you could reroll a dice, and they make a lot of money real fast because people are just buying rerolls left and right, and it's all for charity, and it's a lot of fun. Let's see, we're in queue, right? We are searching for a match. All right.
Searching.
Hey Blaze, we're playing Hunt Showdown.
Yeah, playing some Hunt, which
Or
I mean, we chose
trying to
Hunt
play.
not only because we love it, but it's Weird West. It's within the Bayou, it's a little post-apocalyptic, right? Because there was a zombie apocalypse in the Bayou, and we assume that outside of that, it's fairly normal.
Hunt is one of the inspirations, one of the many inspirations. For
Yeah.
Clockworld.
This is like a direct inspiration for this game. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, let's see. Frostrus got some more questions here. Let's just keep going for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chug along.
Yeah. Within TFE, instead of having damage modifiers for +1 or -1 damage being common, you've made resistance and vulnerability rare. In lieu of this, to show competency progression, you have the character roll multiple damage dice and essentially stacking disadvantage, 46 take the lowest. Where have you found the limit for stacking damage die? Is it different for D6 versus D10? Ah. Yeah, okay, so when I was first implementing this injury system, I have this big old chart, this big Excel workbook where I was calculating the spread of odds of getting strain, serious injuries, and critical injuries across different numbers of dice and different sizes of dice. And Red Richard, community member, has also helped a lot with this analysis. Basically, you start getting big diminishing returns on rolling more dice if you're using a deadlier dice. So after 4 dice, if you start rolling 5 or 6 dice, and if you're rolling a d6, you have such a high chance to get a critical injury. It's a diminishing return, honestly, of that power increase. While if you're rolling d12s or d20s, every dice you can add to it really helps because the chance of getting those lower numbers is so low. But the big reason that resistance and vulnerability are so rare, as well as empower and weaken, is because the game is meant to operate within the bracket of strain to critical most of the time, and you're simply moving your chances along within that bound area. So there's been a lot of intentionality into that, and it is overall quite deadly. I saw Jason was saying I'm a little quiet. Can anybody confirm how my volume is too low? Oh boy, oh boy.
How do you play Hunt?
How do I play this game?
Oh, there's some event going on.
My graphics are
Good
looking
boy.
funny. Maybe it's because I haven't played in a long time.
Oh my
There we go.
god.
It's coming in. And yeah, if
I'm not
people
ready.
in the YouTube could let me know if I'm still super quiet. Oh, I'm gonna trigger
off
all
pros.
the sound traps and so
Off to a good
rusty.
start here.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, so where are we? We're at the Reeves Quarry. Let's try to find the clue. So for those that don't know, this is a extraction shooter where we have to look for bounty clues to track down a monster to kill. And there are
Always
other
done.
teams of players all doing the same. And whoever collects the bounty and leaves with it gets the points. Everybody else dies. And so it's not necessarily who kills the boss, it's who gets away with the reward in the end. And it is all about like sound cues and like hearing the noise off in the distance. Every gun has... Oh, maybe lower your game's volume for the stream. Okay, I can do that. Hold, please.
Yeah, the sound design in Hunt Showdown is really top notch.
Yeah, it's so cool. Okay, I've turned down the game volume a lot because it will drown me out, and I am going to try to keep answering questions. Okay, I guess let's go to the Darren Shipyard, or do you want to go to the there's a, what are these things called? There's a cart. There's a cart nearby. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. And I'll keep chipping away at the ones in Discord. So that was a great question, Frostros, about the lethality design. It's been very intentional how we've approached that. Oh my gosh, I missed the stationary guy with my flare. You're a little quieter than the game, but balance is okay otherwise. My voice is a little strained, so I'll try to speak more directly into the microphone in general. Oh, Daniel went away when I turned down Hunt. That's not good. Here, what I'll do... It's alright, we'll figure this out. We'll just turn down the master audio here in the video game. And now I won't be able to hear sound cues as well, and that's perfect.
Or Tim. Oh, guys, can't hear anyone.
Yeah, I've switched it, so
Peter's
desktop
title.
audio should be coming through now.
Okay.
Their chat is going to be a little bit behind, and so it should be all fixed. I figured out what was going on.
Alright, well, I'm speaking now to test my sound.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
seeing on OBS
Good.
you're coming through. It's always something.
Always something.
Let's see,
Micros.
Frostros's next question is favorite Warhammer 40k faction and or chapter. So I've never played the tabletop game of Warhammer. I've read a number of Dan Abnett's books, specifically the Eisenhorn and Ravenor series. And I've
Clue's
played...
angry. Clue's
Clue's
angry.
angry. Okay, I'll hold off on finishing this question.
They're on the other side of this, I believe. Yeah, I hear it acting up.
Now the fun part.
Do you hear anyone? Can't hear
I heard a
anyone.
door. Was that us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was me. Going around the side.
Is it still angry? Daniel? Blue?
I'm not close enough. Let me check.
I don't hear anger, but I'm volume down a little bit.
Not currently angry.
Oh,
Did I miss? Oh, God. Okay, maybe they ran away.
well, let's grab it and we can keep moving. Long story short,
Dirty.
Frostros, I like the Inquisitors of the Imperium of the Emperor's Inquisitors. I think they're really cool. I've also played a bunch of Darktide, and so
Oh,
that's
Darktide's really
rad.
fun too.
Oh, I heard a shot
I'm shooting. Shots fired.
coming back inside. However, if I had to pick a non-human faction, the Necrons are really, really cool. I just think the story behind them is rad. All right, I'm going to focus on the game here for a moment.
I put some music on for us.
Thank you. Yeah,
Straight across. Right behind that thing.
Oh my god. Oh, wow. Oh, somebody was waiting right outside the window I hopped out of. Now where's spectate? I will spectate so people can have a show.
They come in the
somebody
window.
waiting right out there with double Scottfelds, like right next to me.
Okay.
They was waiting.
Someone's right behind that.
Okay. Oh, they're throwing something. He was
Burn his
burning?
Peter.
Body's
Give,
burning?
give a choke bomb.
Yeah, I think the game volume is a little too...
Ooh,
Just-
spicy.
Let's see. Do I have a choke bomb? I do. Let's see if I can hit him safely.
Yeah, if you throw it right there. I think
Oh,
that'd
oh, jeez, he almost killed me. Oh, the health
be-
pack.
yeah, that got me.
He's rushing me.
Switch to Tim's.
Sounded like. Okay.
They're right outside where I am with Peter's body. Alright.
This is scary. Not ready
I
for
know.
this.
Alright. I'm gonna start looping around to the south.
Ah, they
Ooh,
killed
that
me.
was... Whew.
Oh, Dorothy Alice Dream. Oh, that's a cool character skin.
All our hopes and dreams rest on Daniel now. That's all right. While we queue up for the next one, it'll give me a chance to answer questions.
Yeah. Oh, skin gets my heart rate up. Oh,
I know,
gosh.
right?
I know.
Oh. They're coming for you.
I know they are.
Yeah, one of them had double Schofields, so it was definitely a brawler kind of close range build.
You got this. If they're searching for you.
I mean, if you can get me up, it'd be crazy clutch.
Yeah. I think I just realized I'm hearing maybe one ear.
Yeah, you may need to
Ring.
mute something in Discord.
All right, Peter, coming
Alright,
up.
ready?
Okay.
They're all in that building, it seems. Yeah.
Just gonna bandage really fast.
Yeah.
I lost
Oh.
mad pips from the burn, but
Yeah.
we do what we can.
Oh.
Okay. Take it sleazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wide around here.
Okay.
See if we can come behind him. Hunters, see one? Yep.
Where are they?
Straight across.
Straight across. Nice hit.
Got
Nice
it.
hit.
Throwing some fire over there.
I'm looping a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
a big boy.
Hold the big boy.
One right there at the door to your right, Daniel.
Yeah, it's
Don't have a sight here.
okay. Okay. Okay.
I thought I saw one. Might just be tripping. Okay.
Tripping.
Wide here.
Ooh. We thought we were gonna answer questions.
I know.
To the
Once
right.
you get
near
into
me,
it.
Over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Right over on this corner here.
I don't have those sights.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving.
Ooh. Oh, they're blowing stuff up.
Yeah, there was an explosive barrel over there.
Spicy.
Pulling back a little bit
Oh,
more and see if I can get a high angle. And like, gonna try to arc toward Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daniel's slowly making his way towards
Yeah,
me.
I'm coming
Oh, it's fire in the
around.
way.
Can I think I can't get past that fire.
I'm
Can
trying to
I?
get up on the roof here and get a
No.
different angle. Do you have any more smokes you could smoke out the fire with?
He's gonna parkour. Oh wow, he stepped over the fire.
Are you outside?
Yeah, I'm on the roof outside.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he's outside. I see him.
Coming for
Oh.
you, Tony.
What the heck are they?
Going for the revive.
I think my sensitivity's off. I think I saw a guy right near Tim. I thought I saw a guy poke his head out just past
Careful,
Tim.
Daniel.
Yep.
I,
Oh, he's right there. Oh, nice.
Did I kill him? I think I got him. I got a headshot.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Okay.
way over on the ridge
I'm
back
up.
here where the yellow trees are.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
way back here. Got a hit. She's
Okay.
running behind here. Damn, didn't get the second hit. Let's pull back away from the building, IMO. Somebody's already got the bounty token for the event.
Oh my
We
god.
could try to
shit,
beat
I
him to
was
the
even-
exit. We
I
could
was
try to beat
even
him to the exit. Because the exit's just south of them. Oh, we could totally do it.
Oh, let's
Are you
go.
guys able to pull back?
Break.
See if I
Yeah,
can cover you.
I'm in.
Good, good. Yeah, let's see if we can make it to the bounty extract and beat him there, maybe.
Nice kill on that guy.
Thank you. Oh, it's a sticky bomb.
He's
that I
about,
have.
he's about to kill Daniel.
Gotta look good on stream, you know. Gotta impress the.
The fans.
Okay, so revive time. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Dan clutched it there.
Double revives.
Yeah.
Hey, they stole my gun.
Oh, jerks.
How dare they?
It's my
So
secondary.
rude. Oh, the next question is, who within the Discord server has the most promising game, do I think? Yes, pick your
Oh,
favorite
God.
child. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, what a horrible question. Okay, it's promising game. That's tricky, because there's...
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I
Any
don't
favorite-
want to choose a favorite child, but what I will comment on is there are games that are probably more marketable than others. You know, like if marketability is a goal, oh, that's tough. That's really tough because I've also only played a handful of games from the folks in the community.
They're on the move to
Shoot,
the
they're running
right.
to the other exit, I think. Shoot, I just checked the map.
We got hit. Right.
Oh, they're middle. Yeah.
All right,
Head
let's
back.
move towards them.
Well, I mean, we know Zarek's successfully funded, so there's a promising game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tricky. Who's the most promising? Oh, I don't know. Dang, they're cooking. All right, I'm gonna juice up. I'm gonna take my stam shot. Yeah, I don't know. Promising game.
Oh, Crow's up ahead.
Well, I
That
will
was
say
me.
that Simon's
Oh,
Pray No More, I think,
okay.
is really promising. He just released the official like beta launch, the 1.0 launch, and that's a very promising game. I think it's a nice. It's in that same kind of like Morkborg or Mark Boria, proper pronunciation, category of game where pick it up, play it right away, nice and gruesome, but simply because it's been brought to market to some degree. I think that's really promising. I got to play Ethereal the other day though, and that was actually really fun. I think there's a lot of potential with
Hunter way over there.
Ethereal. That's going to be the bounty, folks.
Oh,
I'm running at him. I'm chasing.
behind that rock way down there.
Okay.
And in the shrubs.
Pursuing.
Not a good hit.
One of the games that I got to play was Peasantry, and I
Oh,
thought this was
Peasantry.
Oh, gosh.
That's a really good choice.
Hilarious.
actually.
It's
they're
got my
probably-
kind of silly.
Oh my
find
gosh,
that-
there was. I thought I was on dry land, and I literally got killed by
Oh,
the stupid
jeez.
water devils.
Wow. There are other teams there too, Daniel.
Yeah, I feel like they shot at me, so I'm a little scared now.
That's my.
Wow,
Careful,
my
there's
guy.
water devils.
Oh yeah, I'm getting killed.
I
Trying to
thought
get
that was a
Peter.
dry patch, but apparently it's just.
It's gonna kill me too.
Yeah, I was like. Yep. Yeah, I thought that was something I could stand on, and I was wrong.
Someone sniped me also.
Well, it's gonna be up
Let's
to
go,
Daniel to
Daniel.
clutch it for us.
Not in a great.
Yeah, if you
position.
have any questions in the YouTube chat, just put like AMA in front or questions.
I'm
nice
out.
try. Nice try, Daniel. Good stuff. Dang.
That's good. Paul.
Water devils sure didn't didn't help that situation.
Or
Such is
Rusty.
how it goes. Okay.
Yeah, what about Blaze's game, Peter?
Blaze's game is awesome.
Dare you?
I've played that. I've gotten to play that just once so far. But yeah, see, it's tough to like the most promising. I don't know. That's tough. I'm also not probably the best judge of that. I would say, you know, like what do I know about what'll sell? If that's what we're kind of talking about. I mean, and Blaze's game is free, also, right? It's massive and it's free. So, but hey, I killed somebody in that. I killed somebody, so I'll take it.
Nice job.
Thank you. All right, let me grab
Oh,
another
so rusty.
hunter. Caitlin Hammond. Oh, she has upgrade points. Gosh, this menu is so different now.
Yeah.
I get so
I
confused
hunt
by it.
crashed.
Your hunt crashed.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Good Peter asked question.
I'll
Back
be
to
right back.
lobby. Cancel. Yeah, it like queued me there. I'll wait for you.
Re-invited Peter. Oh wait, no, was mine broken? Yeah.
Oh, I already have that. Let's just do determination. And oh, I love necromancer. Let's just necromancer because I know we're gonna be dying a lot.
We do be dying. Do we
Okay.
do.
Next question. Oh yeah, Saybrock was saying channel's already up another 250 subscribers by the time the. Yeah, we already were up like almost 400 from that. It was absolutely what a wild time. Okay, let's see. Vice asks, when are you going to make the kissing game mechanics so we can play Tales from Elsewhere Brokeback Mountain? You are not the first person to ask that question, amusingly. I
Give
think
them
it
what
was
they want.
Mossy Hag was saying like, but what if we kiss or something like that in the game? I effectively play an asexual character in every role-playing game I play, so I'd probably be really bad at making a romance-based Tales from Elsewhere game. But
Peter
that's fun.
explicitly keeps all romance out of his
Yeah.
role-playing games.
We bring it in,
Exactly.
though.
Exactly.
Try
We have
to.
a friend, Brendan, that actively makes that a part of his game every time.
He's a thirsty boy. I did not get an invite yet for a new party invite. If
I can do it.
okay.
Invite
Oh, maybe I should give this
players.
hunter some.
Oh, I
some
guess I
beer.
did invite you at one point.
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
know.
Don't worry, everyone. I am gathering your questions from the chat.
Okay, next Discord question. Hendrik has 3 questions about dice resolutions. What advantage do you see in one die roll high skill check resolution mechanic over low roll resolution mechanic? Yeah. So, the classic roll under system, right, would be BRP, basic role playing, which is what Call of Cthulhu uses, right? That's where you have like a D percentile and you're trying to roll under your skill level. And then rollover is where you have generally a target number that you're trying to meet or beat. So what's really cool about those roll under systems is you know what you need to roll at all times by looking at your sheet because you're rolling against yourself, right? You're rolling to determine if you meet your own skill. And that's cool because you then don't need to confer with the GM on anything. The GM just says this will be athletics, and if I need to attempt it, I just roll D percentile, and if I get below my athletics skill, I've succeeded. And so those are really expedient, clear, and especially if you're using D percentile, you know exactly the chances of success or failure just looking at your sheet because it's percentile based. So those are very cool. One of the drawbacks of that structure is that you have it bounds your minimum and maximum capability within that structure. So you, generally speaking, it's not impossible at any time for you to succeed, right? Because if it's D percentile, unless for some reason your skill can go into the negative, you'll always have a chance of succeeding. Additionally, that doesn't necessarily always represent how scaling difficulty in the world works. Usually that's done in some other Bane or Boon structure for that, right? So it can feel less like your character is interacting with something in the world using that structure because they're just rolling against themselves. The rollover structures are nice for when you want to have the GM just setting a number that the players roll against, right? That's really nice. Like, this is going to be a 10, just meet or beat that. These rollover structures are also nice if you want it to be impossible for a player to succeed on something without some sort of help, or for one character to not be able to succeed on something at all because the number is exceeding their maximum possibility on their die roll plus bonus. So that's some of the advantages and disadvantages of both. When you have to check with the GM to see a number, I needed to ready up again. It does take a little bit of time. We use a little bit of both in TFE, right? To know how hard it is to hit something in combat with an attack is a player-facing number. You just see how far away it is and where you're targeting, and you can know what that is. And the character sheet even has a little chart to say how that would be, to try to remove the need to check that as much. Let's see, what kind of gameplay feeling what kind of gameplay feeling do they evoke? I kind of was talking about that. One, you're overcoming obstacles in the world, and the other one, you're challenging yourself. For which kind of games and or play styles do you suggest a high roll mechanic, and for which do you suggest a roll low mechanic? That's actually tricky, because such a decision isn't in a vacuum, right? Both of those structures can be used in a variety of different games, and I would say if your skill system... how to kind of put this? I think a lot of games would benefit from starting with just a D percentile roll under system when they're first figuring out how their game's going to work, because it's so simple. Because the odds are transparent to you as you're testing things, and see if that works if you're doing somewhat of a traditional game. And only switching to other structures if you really feel like it will serve the game. But this is really I would almost say it's a matter of preference, honestly. Like, both of these structures work just fine. I like rollover. Like, that's my preference, and so that's what my game is built on. Right? I like that. I like the way of setting a difficulty, and then the other structures I built in the game about how you need to work together or use tools or smart approaches to be able to overcome the obstacles means if I set something to be a 14 or higher, the players have to work together to get that number down to where a D10 plus mod is more realistic. Both are really cool. Honestly, I think it's just whichever one you would find more enjoyable in your system. It is worth noting that if you want a game that scales really high, like the power scaling is high, you almost certainly need to do roll over, because D percentile roll under is a fixed range of successes. Right? Everybody has a chance, right? So if you want a character to be like super crazy high scaling, you'd probably want something that rolls over. Let's see here. Carbon Corgi asks, what were earlier drafts of TFE like? How long did it take for the game to get to a state you were ready to playtest and or felt happy with? I mean, like, literally a decade, by the way. That's like,
Yeah.
I've been
This
toying
game
around
has
with
changed
this forever.
so much since the beginning.
Yeah, it's unrecognizable. So the earliest version of TFE was a hack of Cyberpunk 2020, the rule set from the late 90s. Not Cyberpunk Red. This predates that. Cyberpunk 2020, which is an almost unplayably crunchy in a bad way game at times. It's really cool. Basically, I took that rule set and I was making a Weird West hack of that rule system. And so if you flip through that game, you'll see just how gnarly it is from a design standpoint. So it was super crunchy. Like, all subsystems were highly what's the word? Procedural is maybe a good way to describe it. So much more complex, a slower game. I just saw on my other screen, Jordan says, "I'm coming for you in Hunt." Oh, no. That's a great question for me, though. Yeah.
Also, like, I think what has remained from the very beginning is kind of like the themes of Clockworld, even if the rule system has changed over time. Like,
Yeah,
the story
absolutely.
of the world has kind of been there from the beginning and has evolved over time, but, like, yeah, that's been the through line.
Yep, and I mean, it used to have hit points, just standard hit points, and then I moved to like a vitality and
after hit
system. And
yeah, remember that before that was like the precursor to the current system was this like vitality stamina system that was pretty cool.
it was like it worked. What did I miss with that?
We should look that system over again.
It was cool. My gosh, I just can't hit this. Really lost
Good job.
the pip.
Don't worry, I'm up there now.
Up to Desal.
To the
Upper
side.
crossover. Sure.
All right, how about this? If we win this match, I'll give away a Patreon subscription.
Hey,
One
I
month.
like that. Yeah, so
you're not giving away
Jordan's out there
anything.
denying people Patreon subscriptions.
So yeah, if Jordan takes us out, he's hurting the whole everyone.
That's great. That's a good question, Corgi. I mean, games, even if you keep your like the themes and goals the same, a game can shift wildly. I mean, the goals of the game have never really changed, but the implementation of it changed over time as I became a better designer, and Daniel pushed me to improve some of those designs, especially the health.
That's what I was gonna say. Like in that length of time, we've both gotten better as game designers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a process.
It's the same with like some of our writing. Like I go back and look at some of the things we've written
And you're like, cringe.
like 10 years ago, and it's just bad.
Oh, it wasn't even in the main building. Clues over there.
Oh yeah, the clues over here. Is it in here?
It's a
Oh, yeah,
process, iterative. All right, let's see if I can scroll to another one here. Corgi also asks, could the scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail with the Black Knight be represented within TFE's injury system? If so, what would that look like mechanically? Yeah, though a character doesn't have enough injury slots for that to be super feasible. Let's see, all your 4 injury slots would mean all of your injury slots are full, so you'd still be alive. So yeah, in theory, you could lose all 4 of your limbs if you were hit by maiming injuries. I'm just hitting sound traps everywhere. Like, that's certainly possible. And hilarious.
Just hobbling around. That'd be great.
Yeah,
But
you just lose all of your limbs and... You could still be
I
alive.
call up John Cleese, see if we can get the rights to make a
Yeah, there you
Holy
go.
Grail.
Look at this guy. There's a bear.
A
I haven't seen
bear?
this
What the
mob
heck?
before. This is a new
That's
mob. What
new.
the
I'm
heck?
coming. I want to see a bear.
Is it a mini
Oh,
boss or
that's
just a
creepy.
mob?
Oh, what?
think
It's
a
like a
mini boss.
crazy looking. Oh, the bear. It's horrible
Ew.
looking.
That
I
is
got a
pretty
sticky
horrible.
bomb I can try and throw on it.
Oh,
Come
ouch.
back up. I got the sticky
Oh,
him.
jeez.
Oh, it just all blew up.
ow.
I died.
All right.
Oh my gosh, the
you're
bear
right.
killed me. Oh wait, I'm not dead.
This mob
Oh,
is
there he goes.
insane.
Oh my
Heck?
gosh.
What?
Running.
Whoa, what a crazy looking thing. Oh, that's
I threw my
awesome.
sticky and you threw your spark.
I threw. I was
blew
throwing
up.
a. Yeah, I
Easy.
threw my flare at the same time, and it all blew up, but it didn't kill
Whoops.
the bear.
Damn, that's a tough monster.
Yeah, I wonder if it had stuck to him, if it would kill it instead of popping slightly before, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
you could probably.
Huh.
I bet the bear will wander away.
That's a crazy mob.
Let's see.
That's
Okay,
nice.
next question. Noff Poppin says, in some games, the GM says the range of possibilities out loud before rolling dice, and it's so obvious what happened as soon as the dice hit the table. And so it's obvious what happened when the dice hit the table. In others, the dice hit the table and the players look hopefully at the GM while the GM thinks for a second, then says out loud what happened. What's the significance to design in these approaches when one is better than the other? Ah, that's something I definitely have strong opinions about. So, if the players don't know how hard something is before they roll, it can be tougher for them to make informed decisions about it. All right, I'm going to try to sticky him. When you're transparent
he's
with
a-
challenge... Okay, I stickied him and I'm running. I prefer when challenges are transparent so players can threat assess that situation. Did he die?
I still hear him.
Oh, he's still chasing me. Oh, geez. Okay.
Oh, hey, he's dead.
Oh, okay, cool.
Jesus.
So,
Scary.
yeah, when the players know what they're rolling ahead of time, they can then make choices about how they'd like to approach it.
Trait here.
Trait here? Oh.
Rampage.
Rampage. Oh, he's a special trait, probably.
Yeah.
Kill an enemy hunter while at least one health chunk is empty triggers a restoration for your hunter.
Oh, Banish is happening just a little bit north of us. So, yeah, by hiding that number beforehand, you are also adding another resolution step, in theory. Because when you ask somebody for a roll, you can always just tell them what they need to roll ahead of time. My personal preference is to be transparent with such things, because I think that's how you let the players work together to solve a problem.
Dogs to the right.
Okay.
They're on us.
Bad hellhounds. Man, I am just getting smacked around. Let me know if you guys see a health pack somewhere. I'll try to save
Yeah,
one.
I'll be on the lookout. Oh my god, so many mobs.
Those crows. We're just making all the noise.
That's yeah.
Fire boy.
I'm stuck on.
God, so much stuff everywhere.
It's been months and months since I've played this game. This game's good though.
It's real good.
Oh, I didn't kill the horse. Oh god, so many guys.
We're making so much noise. And I'm burning.
Mobs everywhere. Put it out. Put it out. Oh my god. Alright.
All right, my God.
There's an
We got double
exit for
vanishes
most of these
going on.
people.
Okay.
There's monsters in the water.
Yeah,
Stay
okay.
out.
I'm learning my lesson this time. Maybe I should just bandage myself. Kind of sucks, but I haven't seen a health pack. Oh, maybe there's one down here.
There's a resupply, right?
Oh, that'll do it. There's.
Oh god! There's an
Elder
Elder
Goblins.
Goblin nearby.
What?
What? He found Elder Goblins here.
Oh, what?
Found it.
Voice comms?
Oh, I don't
Where
have
are
voice
you?
comms on. Is he literally here?
I heard him.
Yeah,
Oh
somewhere.
my gosh. Come join us. Don't shoot him.
He's part of our group now.
That's incredible. Oh, I see Elder Goblin and voice
It's us.
comms.
Hello.
How do we turn on
I
voice?
don't remember
comms?
what my voice comms button is.
Mine is alt. I don't
I've
know.
got it. Hello? Nah, I don't know.
Let's
Oh my
see.
gosh, that's so funny. I'm gonna try to get to the. Tell him we're going to the resupply. Although maybe he'll just try to kill us. I don't know.
Don't kill us. We're teams.
But I need to get to
Mine-
resupply.
He killed me.
Oh no. Okay. I'm resupplying and I'm coming back.
God damn it.
That's so funny. Okay. Jorben betrayed us.
Why would you do
He said
that?
G
No, we're a team.
for local. How dare you, Jorben?
You.
You betrayed us. Eyes shooting me. I'll get you for this. Gotta go unsubscribe.
Just wanted to be your friend.
He's got some distance on us. Like
Sounded
he's up
like
in
he
the
was
building
up
or
top.
something.
Yeah, he was up in the building.
Yeah. It's so foggy, I can't see anything up there.
I just wanted to hang out with him.
Oh, he just shot the window out that I was looking through. Oh, is he stream sniping us?
Yes, of course he is.
Is this what it's like to be a streamer? To get stream sniped? I gotta move my tower.
Got
I'm
in
gonna knock
real
it off
easy.
my table with my mouse.
Oh, he's talking.
I'm too far away to hear him.
He's saying, if we
Have you
put down our
put-
guns, they'll let us live.
That's
That was a freak back
really
there.
funny. Okay, where are you at, Jorven?
It's up there. At least he doesn't know where Daniel is. Haha.
Yeah, I shouldn't put Daniel on my stream. I'll make sure that he's hidden. Worried I'm gonna get flanked by a different team now.
They say go pick me up. Go do it.
Figure
Won't
out
hurt
how
you.
to push that.
Someone said G. G.
I don't know if that works
Yeah,
for me.
I found the button.
Oh, they already extracted.
Yeah, no, we're in our own personal war now. YouTuber war.
Yeah.
Microsoft Excel extracted.
Daniel shooting him?
Yep.
Okay, I'm coming.
He's up in the building. Uh-oh, he's throwing. Watch out there, Daniel. Oh. Did you just kill yourself?
I didn't. I got killed by Jordan.
He's here to wipe us out.
I have my audio down so much in game.
Oh, it's hard. I guess I have... Oh, all... Yeah, G is the chat button. Okay.
Push to talk.
Tim, get ready, Tim.
Yeah, I'm watching. Where is he? Oh god. Yeah, we're reading the Discord AMA questions first, then we're gonna read the ones from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of the questions in YouTube.
Got a hit. He's on Daniel's body.
Copy that. He's down here.
Of course, there's a hive chasing me.
Yep.
Probably trapped Daniel's body, didn't he?
You might have.
Could have.
Things got real tense.
Yeah, now there's real skin in the game.
Oh, he's shooting at you? He's shooting at him. I'm coming.
Is he lagging? Oh, he's lagging.
Did you kill him?
Yeah, but I think he lagged out.
Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, I think he was
Terrorizing
glitched
us.
out there. He was creeping around. And then he was just kind of like floating while looting.
Dude, chat's saying you could turn your game volume up a little bit. And
Oh, okay.
okay.
Here, I'll try turning it up a bit more.
Oh, his game crashed.
Oh,
no.
no. Well, damn. He was getting us good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to be
That's hilarious.
friends. Like, ah.
Oh, he did.
Oh, I'm
put
wondering
the
what
crab
happened.
on top of you. That's Jorvin. Well, I guess we just extract. The other.
There's
oh,
still
the other
some people
bounties
on
are
the
almost
map, right?
gone. Oh wait, there's still one just north of us. Yeah, they didn't collect everything. Is that what I'm seeing? The UI is all different now, so I don't know how to read it.
I don't see any above us.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Maybe let's
They're
just extract
the way
and
down
queue again.
south.
Yeah, we won't be able to get them. I don't think, will we? Yeah, they're gonna make it out before we do. Yeah, we can extract and run again.
I'm gonna loot him real quick.
Yeah, I looted him once. Dang.
Take that.
That's so funny. Stream sniped.
I'm surprised you just got in so fast. Guess not many people are playing.
Yeah, it's a little early for the West Coast server, maybe, since we started so early.
You can play. This game is trios, or you can do duos, or go in
solo.
single.
You can also
Threes
just
now.
queue into the trio server as a solo.
Yeah, that's what
he
Jorvin did.
did.
And
Yeah,
it's
he
really
hunters.
scary to do that.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
I mean, it was working well for him.
Yeah.
So anyway, not poppin'. So you were asking about. Anyway, I like to have things known to the players ahead of time, beforehand. Games that are highly adjudicated, though, sometimes will have that other effect where players roll something and then the player or the GM interprets that into the rules after the fact, right? Especially with things like degrees of success or games that don't have just a binary result in the end, right? So there could be additional interpretation. That's how I look at that. Peasantry Zachary asks, considering Clockworld is the first TFE series, will there be much crossover between the game system and also story? Yeah, the core line of TFE games will all have the same TFE core, like resolution system to them, where the way the game functions will be the same across all of those products. Because we wanted cross-compatibility with the content you're getting in each of these books. So you could create hybrid settings, like taking the science fiction setting and the Clockworld setting and making like Firefly. Like you could do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or adding magic and the modern setting and doing an urban arcana. So system-wise, all of them will be built to function with each other. And but story-wise, each is going to be its own separate world, separate story, not connected to the others.
Tale, if you will.
Yeah, they will be thematically related, but not like existing within the same cosmology or anything like that. Originally, I had thought of maybe doing something like that, but eventually I thought it was just too... I found it it was very restrictive, I would say. One second, I'm going to add some perks to this hunter before we go back in.
Yeah, your perks.
I think it's interesting to do it this way anyway, because like there's like you're saying, a thematic through line between all of them, so they exist not necessarily in the same continuity, but like they're like reimaginings of like what if elsewhere happened at this time or in this place.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I should do B.
Yeah, they're like
because I'm
what if stories.
There we go. All right.
The what if.
All right, we survived. Who wants a free
We didn't
Patreon?
win. You said if we win the
Wow, he's being lenient.
I feel like escaping counts as winning.
That's funny.
In this game, yeah.
Well, will you do that? Yeah, I feel
What's
like
it?
you'd
Oh,
have to do like...
Julian.
There's probably like a giveaway functionality. We can maybe do something in Discord for it again. Like we could just total up how many, or I don't know.
I get a link. I wonder if I just post the link and first come first serve.
Just whoever snags it. I mean, we could do that.
Whoever can snag it
It's
first.
the quick draw.
Oh god.
All right, Chad, we're gonna do a quick draw. I'm gonna post the link to a free month to our Patreon, and get your Patreon pages ready.
Where are you gonna post it?
I'll just post it here in this chat. Just give it all away.
Give it all away.
Can I post links in chat?
I wasn't able to. I think Peter has to.
I have to make you like a moderator or something. I wonder if I can actually. Hold on.
I need to edit my hunter.
Yeah, pick your
You are
traits.
now a moderator, Daniel, so you should be able to
All right,
to do so.
chat, you ready? I'm posting a link. First come, first serve. Hopefully that
Go for
works.
it. So whoever's quickest
Ooh,
draw.
whoa. Work. Oh, I can do it too. I'll get my own.
That's kind of a snake eating its own tail, though, isn't it?
Too late. Dale just posted it,
I posted it.
but has a free giveaway functionality. Oh, that'd be cool. But
Yeah,
too
there's
late.
probably some
You went
system
wild.
we could do to do this better. There's a little improv.
Too late.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
It's the Wild West, baby.
It was a Wild West. Also, congrats whoever's able to get that. You get access to the Sheriff's Office Hours videos where I rant.
Yeah.
Every week, I record a new rant. All right.
Let us know if it worked for whoever got it.
Yeah, whoever gets it, post that you got it so we can
Yeah.
kind of confirm. And I've got too much stuff on my screens to actually go look at the Patreon to check. Okay. Next question is by Nibbles. What is your opinion on Bartle's 4 player types? Achievers, explorers, socializers, and killers. Do you think that these archetypes are still relevant to designers? Do you think of them during development? Is there an improved way that we can categorize and cater to individual player desires? So Bartle's archetypes are old, like these from like the 90s or early 2000s, I think, or something like that. I want to hear y'all pronounce Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. Ouroboros.
Our Oberos.
Hey, easy quests. Congrats. But anyway, Quibbles. So yeah, congrats on the getting access to the Patreon. Yeah, there's a bunch of office hours videos. I post lots of rants. Once a week.
Peter talks more.
I talk more. It's unedited, unscripted. I usually talk about the prior week's video, other thoughts. Sometimes I just brainstorm about design. But there's one posted every week. So I usually don't find Bartle's archetypes or like GNS theory. A lot of these categorizations I find very rigid because they're often presented. Oh, I'm ready to go for another match, by the way.
I forgot I have to get my health chunks back, so I did traits instead. So I just sell traits.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Forgot about that.
I find a lot of things like Bartle's GNS theory, all these kinds of structures often aren't super useful in how they're used in the tabletop community because they're used to separate people out. Like with GNS, which is gamist narrative simulation. Like people are like, oh, you're just a simulation player, and it's like a way to separate you out when all of these are spectrums. And there's another way, I'm using the word spectrum again. These are continuities and spectrums. With tabletop design, you do have players that could fall into Bartle's different categories, though. I mean, right? Like sometimes a player just wants to go kill goblins, right? Like they're just there to push some paper buttons and blow up some monsters. While some people want to be more engaged in a story. But yeah, I consider it. I consider it to not really need to be something specifically you should take into account when designing a game, but more just think about what evocations you want, like the feelings of the game that you want. You don't need to have them necessarily aligned with those 4 archetypes, but it doesn't hurt to think about them. Just don't try to restrict necessarily. Game design, especially tabletop game design in general, can suffer from a lot of legacy, where people go into making something and they feel so beholden to all that's come before, it can restrict thinking. But yeah, somebody just said GNS feels like a rigid concept masquerading as a broad spectrum. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. No need to paint ourselves into boxes when tabletop design is so open inherently. All right, we got just 2 more, it looks like, in the Discord, and then we'd move over to questions from YouTube. So we have here from Grindan Barrett. How do you feel about game systems split into tiers of rules, like a basic advanced split a la old school D&D or Starfleet Battles? I actually think those are really cool. I know they're not in vogue, right? But I like the idea of building a game that you can scale upwards and downwards based on how much complexity you want, right? I think that's cool. That's very forward thinking of a game. And especially if a game is setting agnostic, like you're making a universalist system, having tiers of complexity there can be really helpful. I know Blaze's game, you have, because it's so enormous, right? The character options are in the thousands, that you can turn on like a complexity filter. So you only see the simpler options for your characters, right? I think that kind of stuff is very cool. I like when a game's core is fairly simple, and then you can start layering subsystems on top that make it complex. Like in theory, D&D's D20 rollover structure at the bottom is very simple, but D&D 5th edition or 2024 edition layers a lot of complexity on top of that in its class structure, right? So I like that. I think having an advanced variation and a simple variation of rules are actually quite cool, if that's something that a game really wants to make a goal, right? Like a basic version and an advanced version bundled together. Now, packaging those separately as distinct products would feel a little weird to me, because it's like buying the same game twice. Maybe, right? I don't know. It depends on how robust each of those products would be. I'd be apprehensive to buy like a $40 game and then there's another $40 game that lets me play an advanced version of it. That might be a little odd to me. But I really think that D&D should go back to those days. Honestly, that could be where their brand would go, is you have your base system that's a very simple, almost OSR-like, and then you add on top of it these optional rules to make it more like 4th edition D&D or more like 5th edition D&D. That's a cool question. It's tricky. Yeah, I actually think they're really cool. All right, last one in Discord is from Stay Simple. Would love to hear what other TTRPGs you three are enjoying right now, other than TFE. Any standout games or mechanics, anything you are looking forward to. I wish I had more time to play games. I've been absolutely so swamped. I don't have a lot of time to play them. But I recently got to play Brindlewood Bay. And I hadn't played a Powered by the Apocalypse game in a long time, and that was a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast. Not exactly something I'm going to play a campaign of, but for one-shots, I thought it was very cool. Another one, I mean, I made a couple videos talking about it, but reading Index Card RPG was an absolute pleasure. Haven't had a chance to even play it yet. Let's see. I've gotten a chance to play a number of community games lately. I got to play Scrat from A Squirrel Plays, his game Nuts. That was a lot of fun. And we did that live on a live stream, I believe. No, wait, was that one just... Yeah, I think that one was a live stream. And I got a chance to play Ryan's Ethereal game where you're early 20th century cryptid hunters, and that was super fun. That was ran by Zarek. So the couple of just community games I've gotten a chance to play have been really cool. That's it in the tabletop space. Daniel,
Peter ran with Wiley's game.
Oh, Neuroshell. Yeah, that was
Peter ran Neuroshell for us. That was a very cool and novel concept for a game. Very different than TTRPGs I've played before. And then we also played Peasantry, which was the silliest, and I really liked that.
Yeah, those games. Yeah, I love playing games from people in the community. It's so much more fun to know the designer, get to talk with the designer. That's been an absolute awesome part of this whole content creator process. You know, it's not a soulless corporation that I'm play testing or connecting with, right? It's people just like me.
Yeah, and it's fun to see, what people are coming up with. As far as like bigger games though, and this was a while ago that I played it, but Cypher System is pretty fun.
Yeah, we had
really,
a lot of fun with Cypher.
It scratched my narrative itch. Like even when I play D&D, I make it all about the story, and like when I'm GMing, combat is important, but you know I don't make it the whole focus. And I feel like Cypher really let us tell different stories. We got to try this superhero game, which was a lot of fun that Peter ran.
Yeah, it was so fun.
And yeah, I want to go back to that world at some point.
Should we go to Windy Run rather than getting into the prison first next? What do you think? Stay out of the prison?
Yeah,
Prison's always a death trap. Wonder if Jorban found us. Okay, so, and Daniel, you have some questions you posted here in our management chat that were pulled from, I assume, YouTube.
Yeah, I believe I grabbed all the ones I saw in the YouTube.
Cool. Thank you. So this one says from Thor Hasty, what is your least favorite traditional TTRPG archetype? Oh, like character archetype? Well, I'll answer both character archetype and design archetype. Least favorite TTRPG archetype is the horny bard. Or
Least
any
favorite.
horny character just
Horny.
really annoys me. I'm not here to roleplay sexy stuff with my friends. Like, when I meet up to play D&D, it's like a bunch of middle-aged dudes eating pizza and drinking beer, and I'm not here to, like, flirt with my buddy Scott. Yeah, so that's my least favorite archetype, and in fact, it's the only time at a game store or, like, an organized play that I've
Ooh,
had to do anything
prison.
resembling safety tools, like to actually have a conversation with somebody, because there was a teenager who was role-playing, like, sexy bard kind of character. And this person was like, I don't know how old they were, but they looked like they were like 16. And I'm like, girl, please, do not be flirting with me in game right now. Like, this is very inappropriate. I could be your dad. Like, let's just not, okay? Like, please tone it down. We're here to kill some goblins. Stop flirting with me. But you know, she was just flirting with everybody, right? Like, that was just her character, right?
Ah, shit. Froze.
So yeah, that's probably my least favorite as far as character archetypes go. This wasn't actually asked, but one of my favorite archetypes for characters are the everyman. Just some guy who's been thrown into difficult circumstances, has no aspirations of being a great hero, but has to rise to the occasion anyway. I love that.
I find myself always playing a silly character, and like
Yeah.
I have a really hard time playing a serious character, even though like I would want to. The times I have, but I don't know. I'm just
Yeah. I get you. So the other aspect is like traditional archetype within TTRPG design. Boss is here.
Boss is here, but there's people close by at the prison, so...
Oh, okay. Let's get into a good position then, inside maybe. So when it comes to design, one of my least favorite, I mean, like I could say hit points, really very...
I'm gonna sticky bomb him.
Okay, I have another sticky bomb. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I lied.
You liar.
I'm a liar. Oh, he's
There's
right up top.
Oh, he's up top. Okay. I'm gonna sticky him.
I may have to stop answering this
Oh crap,
question.
he's running. No! I stickied him.
Oh, he's sticking him. Cool.
Ah!
But basically, I don't like when a game makes combat highly attritional, rather than... He didn't take any damage from that one for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Popped early or
explosives
something.
not do anything to him.
Yeah, so highly attrition-based combat, where combat takes a long time, not because it's exciting, but because things have so much HP and it just takes so long to do anything. So that bugs
Oh
me.
yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, whoops, boss is right
That's
here.
it's red clue.
Okay,
Red Clue, we should maybe back out.
let's see. They would have come from the prison, so if we go
Crows just went off.
if we go east, we should be able to slip away from them, right? If I can get outside.
Yeah, I think hopefully.
Yeah, let's back out a second. Watch out behind you, Tim. Oh. You got a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hate when a fight goes on too long,
on and
past
on
the
and
point
on.
of the story mattering.
Yeah, like, I would
Fireboy.
say, you know, you don't add... Wait, let's get more bugs on here. Where's this other bug?
Oh god, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're being so
Up
noisy.
top?
Yeah, hold on, I'm just gonna recover for a moment here. But yeah, when people start adding systems by rote rather than engaging with them intentionally, that bugs me. Like, there are no defaults in tabletop design. You can make a game however you want.
Behind you, Daniel. Got it.
That's Peter, but thank you.
Oh, sorry.
That's a really good question, though, Thor. So hopefully I answered it in one of those two. I just saw a witchy lady die.
Yeah,
back
they're
here.
shooting.
Yep, Hunter.
We're fighting the
Got
monster, I
it.
think.
Hunter up,
Where
Hunter's
at?
up
Oh,
here
back
on the
there.
roof. It's another team, possibly. Positioning.
Yeah, multiple teams for sure.
Yeah, we gotta get these ones that are flanking us, I think, first.
We're not in a great spot
Yeah, I'm
here.
pulling back. Oh, God.
Oh, that extraction
Oh, they're throwing
right
stuff.
here.
They're nearby.
We backed out a
Coming
little.
towards
Yeah,
you.
yeah, pull back, pull back.
They're moving on in you.
Yeah, because we're
Where's he,
getting
underwater?
flanked. Yeah. I'm hit, I'm hit. Yeah, pull back.
Oh, fudge, there's a hive on me.
Yeah, there's a lot of hives around here. I'm trying to...
Zigzagging. Stay out of the water.
Guy coming at you. I just shot him.
Oh, fire guy on you, Peter.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm bleeding.
Yeah, Tim and I
I'm
pull
gonna
back.
die here.
There's somebody like straight across.
Yeah. You see
Kill
him?
this horse.
I'm down.
The horse. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we were getting flanked, so we pulled back. Hunter, I just saw him run to the left, I think. Yeah,
It's
somebody
so
over
hard to play in
here.
the dark. God.
I'm pushing up a bit here, Tim.
I'm following. I hate when it's nighttime. It's so hard to see.
Yeah. Oh, I'm burning, by the way.
You're super far
Okay.
from us, yeah.
Maybe trying to kill us. Ooh.
Yeah, I thought I heard sounds straight ahead somewhere.
The horse go off again. Where are you? Boom.
Where'd they go?
I have no idea. Oh, they're in there.
Like, I'm
Some of
hearing
them are
stuff
in
in
there.
this building, right? This one straight ahead of us?
Are you? I don't
Like, I
know.
thought I heard something in there. And my audio down still kind of a lot. What do you say? Should we try to take this next set of buildings?
Oh, they butchered him.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's take it.
let's take it. Okay.
Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins.
Bring it.
Yeehaw! Where are you? Window of the house.
Okay. That might be the first team, though, not the second.
Yeah.
I'm watching this building to the right. It's the one I'm paranoid about. My old man eyes.
Trying to choke Daniel out. Oh, I missed? Oh, no, I got you.
Yeah, I think you got him.
Okay, good. I hear him up top. Hear him on some wood.
I'm just throwing some smoke near one of these buildings to see if I can...
I think they're above me.
Above you. Oh.
There he is.
Woo! He hit me.
Where is he? You got a ping? Oh,
On that bridge.
Down.
okay. Coming.
I didn't mean to kill the horse. It came right at me.
God.
Got a lot of guys on you, Peter. Good luck.
Yeah.
Believe in you.
And from the right now, there's
Yeah,
someone
I'm
terrible.
flanked. Yeah.
We got
Oh.
got.
Yeah, we got. It's all good.
The top of the map or top of the screen has like a little compass. It's
Go on, it says
PvEVP,
it is
yeah.
PvEVP. Yeah. All right. So next
PvEVP.
question. TTRP Genius. August. Are you familiar with AGI 2027? If so, what are your thoughts? That does not ring a bell to me. AGI.
I was looking it up. I think it's like a prediction of like artificial general intelligence over the next few years.
I think we're actually in an AI plateau due to well poisoning and basically AIs being incestuous with their data pools. I think we're going to see a stagnation and advancement because AI advances like a lot of technology. It's a step graph, not a linear graph, which means you get jumps and then plateaus and then jumps and then plateaus. That's how I would describe that. Oh, did it kick us out of a team again?
I think my game's crashing again.
Oh,
Doesn't seem to
okay.
like
We'll
max
wait a moment
something.
then. It's all good. So
Doesn't
yeah,
like
I
when
think
you
we're
lose.
going to see. So this comes up a lot in my day job. Yeah, I think what we have right now is an inundation of AI tools, as in language models primarily, and they're very much being poisoned by their own proliferation and by pretty scummy corporate usage of them. So I think there's going to be some serious plateauing in that regard. Let's see. Michael McGuire says, "What do you think about my current fetish for opposed roles?" I mean, you do you, buddy. Opposed roles. My thing about opposed roles is they can be cool. You just want to use them judiciously. I mean, TFE has opposed roles in that when you react to something, you can oppose it with a roll. They can be cool. I mean, it definitely simulates that like attrition, or attrition's maybe the wrong word, like fighting against something by rolling twice. I think they're cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't have a whole lot to say on opposed rolls. Although, right, opposed rolls only make sense if you're rolling against something with agency. I think if you're rolling against the world, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have an opposed roll, of course. Yeah, the Luddites, I just saw Daniel's message. The Luddites were right. Like I said,
I just want to run off to the woods and build a cabin and not engage.
Right. Oh, and yeah, we did have to shoot a horse. You sometimes have to kill the wildlife because they make a bunch of noise.
Yeah, actually was already injured, so
yeah,
you gotta,
But yeah, opposed rolls, yeah, using them intentionally, I think would be fine. Let's see, TSL frontman, which Saturday morning cartoon would you like to see TFE do a crossover with? Well, I mean, to date myself significantly, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Perfect.
But Peter, would you date yourself?
If I would date myself, I don't know. I'm an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog comes to mind immediately. I was really big on the DC animated universe that was big in the late 90s into early 2000s. That's just my favorite. I think that'd be awesome. But I don't know if TFE is like the best system for those games.
I'm going to have to go with Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Ninja Turtles would work really well.
Oh,
that's a good one.
In fact, can we call up Nickelodeon and get the IP and make a role-playing game?
Oh, okay. Get right
call
on
them up.
that. So Dave Carroll says, as a designer, how do you know when your game is ready for playtest and when would it be ready to run by someone new to the game? There's different tiers of playtesting, of course. You should be playtesting throughout the process. Small playtests with yourself, like, rolling some dice. If you can have some local people to just do small combat tests, all the better. But when you're ready to go public is when your core, like for public playtesting, like in an official capacity, it's when you feel like your core resolutions are in a solid spot where you don't need to worry about fundamentally changing the game. That's when you're ready to start having a wider audience playtesting, probably. Now you're in the balancing and subsystems are being organized, but your core game is pretty stable. That's how I'd maybe
I even have Ninja Turtle books on hand.
Yeah, Ninja Turtle. Daniel is the Ninja Turtle guru of our group.
I bought these through the IDW run of Ninja Turtles, and I hear they're really good. I just haven't read them yet.
And when you're ready to have someone else run the game is when you can hand them a set of rules and not guide them on how to play it, and they could just run it. Like when you have enough written, you could hand it to somebody without your training or guidance, and they would be able to run your game. The best way to do that is to run a short one-shot adventure for them to run if you want to hand it to somebody else.
Yeah, because a lot of early Clockworld testing was the rules were in Peter's brain, so players just kind of didn't have to learn the rules, so you couldn't really test how crackable the rules are.
Yeah. And so to have somebody else even run it, you need to be you'd have to be able to hand them a packet that is self-explanatory. Thor says, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck 3d6 versus 1d20? But I mean, maybe the underlying question there is bell curve dice pools versus d20. I'm not the biggest d20 fan simply because it is, I'm going to put quotes around this, swingy. And what I mean by that is oftentimes the bonuses you're adding to your d20 are dwarfed by the randomization of the d20 itself. And that's just not my preference. I like when the player characters have a little bit more agency over success and failure when the numbers are a little bit more compressed in that way. And you're not just kind of rolling the dice, and the dice does all of the randomness and all of the weight is there. Like low-level D&D feels very swingy, right? Because you have so little influence over success and failure. Are you rebooting, Daniel? I take it the long.
Yeah, it was doing some weird. It like had to download something for some
Oh.
reason. I'm in a menu now, the CryEngine menu. So
Oh boy.
Give me a sec.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
we're out of questions, so let's remain in complete silence for the next.
Yeah, and I can
30
check.
minutes.
My brother was messaging me. Oh, he wanted to get coffee. He didn't realize I was doing a live stream.
Invite him onto the stream.
Oh, I think he's working today.
Ooh, that's a fun question. Look at Odin's Key Gaming question.
Uh-oh,
Pina.
Zarek has one for it. I assume that's Zarek
Oh,
on that
no.
account. If you were forced to change the core resolution mechanic for TFE, what would it
Oh.
be your first choice? So we've got two core resolutions, right? Injury system, the injury roll, and the skill rolls. Probably
Phil-
I would change... Oh, he's back in? All right, I'll ready up.
I'm back, baby.
There's other versions of the skill system that I think I would do. That's what I would probably change. I like my wound system a lot, but
Yeah, I would not change the wound system.
yeah, wound system.
Too good.
Yeah. The skill system I could see trying to do maybe actually something that's more of a bell curve. Like if the skill system was more in parallel with a wound system, right? That could be kind of a neat thing to explore. But
Yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting to explore other space there. Obviously not for realties, but
yeah.
because I feel like the injury system is like the most novel part of the game.
Oh, there's I just saw Drum. The skill system is us getting coffee. He says unhappy face.
Oh, ignored.
Oh no. I'm sorry, brother. We get coffee usually once a week, and this is often when we do so. But I was, yeah, busy.
You must sacrifice everything on the altar of TFE.
Yep. I must stream. But yeah, that's a good question, Zarek. Right. But honestly, rather than changing TFE's system, I'd rather just make a different system, right, to explore alternatives. A couple other systems have been rattling around in my brain, like approaches, both of which are more rules light. I've talked to Wizard Lizard a lot about this, but doing a randomless role-playing game, right, where there's no randomization, whether that be cards or dice or any of that for supers, I think would be interesting. And when I was working on the panic system that's going to be for a later TFE role-playing game, like a later mainline game that patrons can look at last week's office hours to hear about. I think it'd be fun to make a mystery investigation game for 1-shots or 2-shots or 3-shots, right? For short little stories as a way to focus test this sort of structure that I want to build out. I think that would be neat. So yeah, it'd be more interesting for me to try to make a different type of game entirely. Like I really want to make a superhero game that has no randomization to it. I think that'd be a really fun challenge, and there's so many different ways to approach it. Because I loved a Marvel Universe role-playing game, warts and all. Let's see here.
Why do the clocks in our setting need to eat and drink?
That is a...
We have talked a lot about the physiology of clocks, and on like a bigger topic being that we want players to be people in this world. And so we did want something slightly more interesting than people. Like we have sort of undead you can play as, and the clocks.
Yeah, they need fuel, right? That's what the food.
They do need fuel. The
Yeah.
way we imagine them is kind of like they're robotic and metal, but they're living in a weird way. They've been twisted by elsewhere to be like living metal, basically.
Yeah,
like
they're more
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not some. You could not build a clock. They're
Exactly.
They have been awakened,
They're
basically,
organic
and yeah,
analogs.
organalogs.
Yeah, that's a fair
Organalogs.
lore question. Wait, on a scale of Red Death to 1776, how free are you today? Well, Well, I know that's one side. That's one side too many right there. I'm going to assume his game is go all in. I was telling him that whenever I watch like British shows, I always like shout to Mrs. the Sheriff. I'm like 1776 whenever we're watching stuff about British FIFA. Wait, today isn't the 4th yet. Yeah,
Almost there.
Tomorrow is the 4th. But
We actually,
I'm going to visit family.
we only celebrate Daniel's birthday actually.
Oh,
on the
that's
4th.
actually true. Daniel's birthday.
That's
Daniel's
true.
born on the 4th of July. So
That's the only real holiday on the
they
4th.
always give him lots of fireworks for his birthday. It's very nice of them. So I guess down to Arden Parish. I'm just like running around in circles in here.
I keep looking at chat and not the game we're playing.
I got the clue. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna boogie on to the next area. Oh, it's kind of far away from the mic. Oh, I saw that there's another maybe 5K MA question that just got popped up in here. How do you feel about player group sizes in TTRPGs? 4 players, 1 GM is the sweet spot for me. Going up or down 1 is totally fine. Going up or down 2, I think degrades the experience significantly. The exception being solo RPGs, which are designed from the ground up, right, to have a solo play, then that kind of makes sense. But for me, I like when there's 4 players, 1 GM, plus or minus 1 on the player count. Oh, Dave Carroll, for character creation, how do you view these types? Point by random selection based on ideas or simple player selection? They serve really different purposes because if you're a game where it's like one-shots a lot, or there's a lack of character permanency, then random selection can be pretty cool because you whip them up and then there's the fun of who is this character that was built via randomization. And
I enjoyed randomization in... Oh my gosh, what's the game where you play as like weird mutants and strange things?
We were playing Shoot. It came out around 4th edition.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm blanking on the name of that one.
Me too. It had like a lime green box that it came in.
Yeah, wait, what was the name of it? It's not Mutants and Masterminds, of course. That's a superhero
No.
game, but
it's in my memory bank
gosh.
somewhere. Is there a G in the title?
Gamma World.
Gamma World.
Yeah, Gamma World was super fun.
But yeah, you could roll random characters in that, and it was like kind of part of the fun. It was very zany
very
characters.
Cool. I guess we go down to prison, I suppose. Yeah, that was very zany, very fun. I actually do like when you can concretely make your character, like you can choose, but then there are elements that could be random. Those are kind of fun. Yeah, really, I mean, like, if it's a game where you are expected to have your own build that you're going to make, like a lot of crunchy games, then random elements don't make a lot of sense usually, right? Oh, not Mutant 00. Good guess, though, Inertia. Yeah, like games where you want players to come up with a build, and that's part of the fun of the game, usually you wouldn't want to do randomization at that point. Because, you know, then you're taking away... It'd be like... some people like to play draft in Magic the Gathering, and some people like to play constructed. They serve different purposes, and both are fun. You know, in one, it's the fun of not knowing what you're going to get and building something from there. In the other one, it's having a plan and having fun with that. Right? So,
like everything else in the world, Magic the Gathering applies.
Yeah, it's oddly relevant frequently.
Oh, they're shotgunning in here, or close by at least. Oh yeah, they're in here. It's red.
Okay.
I hear him stomping.
Oh.
Gunshot.
Up there somewhere.
Alright.
Going up the stairs.
Oh god, he got me. Down below the stairs where Timmy was.
Okay.
Right in here.
Okay.
Oh god, there's a big guy on me. That's not fun.
Oh, yeah, my game is crashing.
Oh, that killed me. I thought I could jump down far enough.
Were they below? They're down below? Okay.
They were...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, that miss.
It hit it just
Sorry.
didn't kill. Ah, good try. Dang.
I'm so rusty.
I gotta stop reading chat, I guess, and focus more. Yeah, oh yeah, Dave Carroll. So yeah, Gamma World, we were playing the more recent version of it. They released one in the 2010s, I want to say, before 5th edition came out.
Yeah, that
They released
was
a new version, new box
that
version of
was
Gamma World.
kind of tied or around 4E.
Blaze, we escaped once, but we haven't gotten the bounty yet.
We might have won that round, but we were attacked by chat.
Yeah, we got stream sniped by Jordan. So great! What an honor. So funny. That's right. I'm just getting my next hunter ready.
Oh, did we lose? My game crashed.
Yeah.
Every time you lose, it crashes.
Yeah, when it goes to that menu screen.
Weird.
My poor old laptop is trying to run too many things at once.
That's funny. But yeah, Blaze, like I'm super rusty at this game, not gonna lie. That's okay. I got a kill in that first match.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Oh yeah, you're right, Zan. Yeah, that one was pretty 4E, and it was kind of 4E like too. I think there were power cards even in it.
I think wasn't it like technically in 4E?
Kinda, yeah.
Like,
it was definitely like built
like
on that backbone.
At least by Wizards, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was still Wizards, yeah.
It's like in that same product line.
Oh, I see Thor Hasty asked, what is a game mechanic or design element we really like but don't want to have in TFE? Oh. Game mechanic I really like, but I don't want to have in the game.
I know we've come up with something before.
Yeah, so there's some things that we also want to put into later games, right? Like, for example, a more robust investigation system is something that I want in the game, but not in the first book. But that's maybe a cop-out answer. So I actually am the type of player that likes a lot of logistics tracking, like a lot. I think that stuff's fun. And it's something that I enjoy, like tracking encumbrance and tracking supplies. I think that stuff's pretty cool, but it didn't meet it's not the design goals of TFE are not meant to focus in on it as that much. Like I'm one of the weirdos that likes some of those simulation structures. So that's something that I've been walked back from. And the current equipment tracking system is walked back from a way more complex version of it.
Yeah. When things get really complex, I try to pull you back towards we don't want to be a rules light game, but I think we definitely don't want to be a heavy game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rules medium.
Yeah.
Peter is a dirty weight tracker. Yeah, I'm one of those.
He is. And I think that you might play a game that's much crunchier than Tales from Elsewhere.
Yeah, I would play a game more rules heavy than my own game. That's a very good point. One side was saying big slot-based inventory fan. Yeah, I actually love Mouse Ritter's inventory system, the visual nature of it. Doesn't so much work for TFE, but it's really cool. I really like that.
Oh, you know what? They're mentioning ammunition there. We did kind of walk back ammunition tracking to this more simple system, so you don't have to actually think about ammo. Because I remember at one point, it's a horror game, it's a survival game, so we thought scarcity might be important there, and scarcity does show up in other systems in the game, but tracking total ammunition carried with you is just something we opted out of.
Yeah, when you're gonna track ammunition, there's ammunition in the firearm and there's ammunition in your bag, right? And those are different tracking processes. And we decided that it's more tense, especially with 19th century firearms like in the game we're playing. It's more tense to have to worry about how many shots you have left in your revolver than it is to worry about how many you have in your backpack. Right? Yeah. So as long as you have spare ammo with you, you can keep reloading. But because of how long it takes to reload, that's the real drawback, right? That's the challenge. And the tension is shoot, I don't have time to reload this revolver and there's more zombies coming.
And honestly, it's not that fun to just be out of ammunition and not get to play your character the way you want to play him. And that was part of the consideration.
Yeah.
And having it basically be infinite ammo.
Well, it's the same thing with So you don't have to eat to live, like technically in TFE. Like you don't track hunger or anything like that. But instead, having provisions helps you recover more when you rest. And so it's a positive reward for having food, not a requirement you have to check. And a big, go ahead.
Guild Wars 2 do something with, like, food was just a buff that you could eat or something?
Yeah, but the big one, Valheim, was actually the one that really inspired us.
Oh.
Because we're like,
Oh, no, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
yeah, it was
Valheim.
Valheim, because we like to play survival games, not like the PvP versions, just for fun. But what's so annoying is in a lot of those, you're continually having to, like, fill up your food meter, and it's just really tedious. But in Valheim, you need to fill up your food meter, but because the buffs are so useful.
Yeah, it just feels like you're rewarded for eating and not, like, punished for not.
You're not punished for not
the way they
eating.
did it.
And it's just because a big part of TFE's equipment system is its loadouts. It's what can I afford to bring with me based on my encumbrance levels into the field. What tools do I want to have? What options do I want to have? Do I want to wear armor or not? It's all just a decision you're making, none of which is required of the player. Yeah, that's all. Those all really good questions. I'm going to hide in a bush really quick and glance at some chat here. Oh, thanks, Zarek. I'm glad you liked what we settled on. Let's see.
Go on and saying ammo in weapon versus backpack. I would argue that multiple turns to get shit out of a well-packed backpack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see, go all in. One side says, amateurs talk tactics, professionals talk logistics. So I know you understand, because you're literally in the military and have to do this all the time. But what a lot of people don't realize about warfare is it's won via logistics primarily, right? Supply lines and the movement at a macro scale, especially if we're talking about, I mean, even in modern warfare, but medieval warfare as well. And from a, like, July 4th sort of standpoint, you know, one of the big reasons that there's a story from World War II. Just do a little history here. So, a story from World War II, where I believe it was on the Pacific Front. The Japanese forces saw that Americans had literally a boat that supplied them with ice cream on the Pacific Front. And it was a huge morale hit for them because they realized that they're facing an enemy that can, across the planet, provide cold ice cream to their soldiers. The logistical reach that represented in the 1940s was staggering. And that's logistics, right? A well-supplied, well-fed, well-rested army is superior. Anyway, there's a lot of interesting things about that overall with logistics. I do find logistics interesting, just in general. A little bit off track there, but I also am a big history guy, so this stuff's interesting to me. Okay, ammo in weapon versus backpack, I would argue, like, make multiple turns to get shit out of your well-packed backpack. Yeah, so what we ended up settling on for getting things out of the backpack is it takes one of your actions to open the backpack, and then you can swap your gear. So it's not too bad to get things out. It's one action to swap whatever you'd like from your equipped items with your backpack. That's like the most, I would say, still being a little bit simulationist in that, you know, it takes action economy to get stuff, but not being so crunchy that you spend a lot of time worrying about how many actions it would be. So what we ended up on is kind of a balance between the two in the end.
Yeah, we sometimes sacrifice realism for gameplay and expediency.
Exactly. The first draft was each item was an action to get out. And then I ended up changing it to just a single action to access the backpack, and it ended up playing really smoothly. I don't want the players to spend too much of their turn thinking about their, like, moving gear back and forth between those two states. I'd prefer that they think primarily about what do they have available to them, and then they can just spend one action to swap that. But an action matters a lot in a turn-based play of TFE. You feel that. Yeah, history. I mean, like, there's a number of other topics that I could absolutely do a whole YouTube channel on, one of which is history. Because I find it fascinating. Well, that's why teammate has disconnected from the server. We lost Daniel, right?
Yeah, game crashed again.
Yeah, it's okay. It's why there's so many historical elements involved in the Clockworld setting, and why all of my games are going to involve, in all likelihood, some sort of historical element. I just find it fascinating and evocative. Like it's really fun stuff. Ooh, I heard gunfire way off in the distance, right?
Yeah, that's probably where it
Kinda
is.
East, yeah.
Let's
Let's
see.
Yeah, you're good, Daniel.
No chickens, no.
Some are really loud and Peter is... volume inputs are very different. Some are really loud and Peter is quiet. I also keep, like, moving my face away from my microphone. I'm realizing, because my monitor is over here, that may be contributing to me being quiet. I'm not very good at streaming yet, like figuring out how to get this all balanced appropriately.
Nick Brown. Hey, Nick Brown.
Whoa! Nick Brown. Browntown himself. Hey, buddy. I recently learned Japan had the equivalent of kamikaze torpedoes. That's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, we missed the clue. I'll go grab it.
Oh, and one side just said, "This is why we are friends and you're my dad."
Yeah. As much as Peter thinks he's not our dad.
I keep saying in
he's
some
our
of these
dad.
videos, I'm not your dad, but, you know, the paternity tests aren't in yet, so we'll see. Let's see. Did I miss anything in there? No John Wayne ammo. I think I'm caught up on questions.
There's a horse right up here. Oh, hounds and a horse.
Okay, maybe we just go around them. They've already... Oh, there was
No,
two.
that's
That was the other group, right?
alligator was here.
We'll see if Daniel can get back in, maybe, before we... The folks in
Looks
King
like
Snake are kind of
loading.
cornered, though. Right? Like, they're cornered in there.
Yeah.
King Snake.
We're gonna
But
get
they're probably hunkered
flanked. We
down.
probably want to go. Probably got to watch out for other people coming towards us.
Yeah. Teammate is
Maybe
reconnecting.
Oh,
Yeah, we can maybe...
Thank you for the audio.
Hounds.
Hounds, yeah.
I got him.
Are you a big knife user? Or like, what weapon is that?
No, I got the
Oh, you
the
the
fist.
dusters? Oh, you just headshotted him. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back in, babies.
All right, go north.
Head north.
In the mines.
That's somebody killed the boss.
One
Yeah.
boss is being banished, and the other boss has already been defeated and a bounty taken. But only one bounty, which is interesting.
Those bosses only have one.
Oh, it's a special one.
Oh.
Oh, it's the gator.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Rockjaw.
Oh, Daniel's back, so maybe I'll wait to keep pushing in until Daniel can reconnect with us here.
Yeah, I'm just moving up a little.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I hope y'all are having fun, just hanging out. We're kind of just doing this casually. This was the poll result, right? Most votes were for we play a Weird West game together. And so here we
Yeah.
are. It's weird because I have not been playing much video games at all the last year, basically. Just been doing nothing but YouTube and game design, so it's nice to...
Yeah, I'm happy to actually play games with you because it's
Right.
technically work now. It's
Yeah,
4 o'clock.
this is all for the glory of the YouTube channel, for the community and for the YouTube channel, so that's how we justify it. With only 2 months to go for the Kickstarter going live, I can't get back into video games now, right? That was a good run. Just give up now. Just play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to finish Tales from
Oh my
Elsewhere.
gosh, can you imagine?
He tried.
Oh, later Blaze. I don't
You
know if
guys
this is
aren't
in the chat. I see you saying bye.
You guys aren't excited to play our game eventually, are you?
Yeah. Oh, let's see. 15 Insight. Hey, man, I just joined the community recently. I didn't know you played member games. How does one get in on that? Oh, boy. That's tough. Right now, my availability is completely shot because I'm ramping up to actually launch the Kickstarter. The context that I've generally played community games in is when the community member is also a content creator and we do a collaboration on each other's channels. Because that at least like serves the purposes, like, you know, it kills a couple birds with one stone. And so that's often how it's been done. As far as like me being able to play community member games, eventually I'd like to maybe make that part of the Patreon or something, if depending, but honestly I'd love to just have more time. After the Kickstarter, I really want to be able to just play games with people. if somebody is interested in having their game run by others, Blaze Reason, who was in this chat, and he's in the TFE Discord server, he organizes something called GM's Day Off, where someone else will run your game and you get to play it. And we go like a round robin, and he does it in seasons with a set of players. We were just finishing up the season with myself, Ryan, Zarek from Indominant, Trek, and Blaze. So we just played a session of Ethereal, ran by Zarek, which was super cool. And then the last one in that rotation, I believe, is running a Shenecon World Shapers made by Blaze, but it's Ryan over at Coffee Ground Cryptids running it. So that's one way. Sadly, I just can't be as involved right now because I'm burning the midnight oil as it is. But hopefully once again soon, because the community is what makes all this possible, really, right? You know.
Aren't you also burning the daylight?
I'm burning
oil?
day oil, midnight oil,
Just,
midday oil.
I'll save some oil.
For those that haven't heard me talk about it, we are in month 10 of my burnout year, which is a huge push that I gave myself to basically become a YouTuber, gather a community, and launch a game in 1 year. And it's, I mean, obviously I did a bunch of work on the game before that, but so
yeah.
I'm putting it all out there.
The other bounties over there, I can see them way far in the distance.
Okay.
So they're coming over.
Coming
They're
over.
gonna be
Right.
off the
Both?
side over here.
So yeah, we're in a
Have
really
ourselves
defensible
do that.
position.
Yeah.
And yeah, Zarek, I had a lot of fun playing Ethereal, and it got my brain going, like on systems for player way out there, on systems
Yeah,
for
that's
representing
good.
unease and panic and discretion in a role-playing game. I think it's super cool.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that guy saw me who was coming from super far away, but I'm just going to stay behind cover here.
Yeah.
I mean,
they
15
have a
insight.
token.
Hopefully that's something I'll be able to do with the community more. But we have a really active community. So if you're just looking for people to play with, or you want to run a session of your game and need some play testers, honestly, this community is very supportive and is very happy to play games. Yeah, so definitely chat with the folks in general. Yeah, the folks who I've been able to play their games, they've snagged me before I got too busy, basically.
All right. The other bounty people are just on. Oh, right there. She is.
Where was that?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I
wow.
see it.
Yeah, they're like right
Down the
there.
path.
Oh, Dynamite's coming to us.
Oh, boy.
Oh, on our left. Right here.
Got one.
There's another one over here.
Coming.
You smack that hive thing.
It's right around the corner. Oh, there's two.
Damn it. Yep. Try to bandage. Oh, dang, I'm down.
Dang, I'm down too. Well, you, Tim.
Oh,
Oh, the guys.
Dying it.
I
Dang,
gotta kill at least. Oh.
Were that two different teams that we ended up fighting there at the end? Felt
Yeah,
like,
they all just diverged. one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go back to a loadout that is better for dueling. I've got like a poking setup right now. Slow rate of fire.
Yeah.
Slow
Ooh,
rate
tough.
fire.
How have we almost done with hour 2 of the
Look
stream.
at
Oh,
us.
when that happened.
Big game.
Yeah. Let me pop back open Discord here on my tablet, see if we're good on anime questions. Okay, yeah, none else have been posted in the 5K. Yeah, let's see. I guess I could try to see if we still have people hanging out here in the.
Yeah, how many people got in chat still?
Still got
33.
30. Yeah, we still have a lot of people watching. Oh, awesome. I'm glad this is.
I think that means I should give away another Patreon.
even though we
Oh my
failed.
God.
Well, all right. After this next match, if we win,
I'm
I'll
just
give out
kidding.
another one.
I'm giving us.
He's gonna do it anyway. Don't worry.
I'll probably give it out anyway.
Right.
All right, let me get one of these ready.
Okay, so this person has. Yeah, maybe I'll switch up there. Oh, this person has fanning and levering. Okay, time. Means I can just use my regular loadout, and I can fan with the Schofield. You can fan with the Schofield, right? Yeah.
I think so.
sounds reasonable to me.
Fanning with Scofield.
Yeah,
Wait, does every hunter you recruit have special stuff, or how do you know?
I don't know. Like they're coming with
Traits?
a bunch of traits now for some reason. I don't know.
I guess
This
it changed
confuses
the-
me.
This guy didn't. Wait, how do you?
I need to be reinvited.
All right, I'll
Oh
invite.
yeah, I'm glad. We're just kind of chilling and hanging out for those at work and all that. Yeah, we're just to kind of talk more about what's coming up. So we're launching, like I said, the Kickstarter is coming in 2 months, and we've got a lot of advertising already lined up with other content creators, and it's really exciting. We are talking with folks who will be writing adventures as a stretch goal, some of which are moderately high profile. That's going to be a lot of fun. Your teammate has left the party. Oh, okay.
My game also got.
Everybody's game's crashing.
It's not optimized.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But with the Kickstarter, a big thing is we're not going to offer like a lot of physical media. Instead, we're going to be offering lots of digital stretch goals. We'll sell the book, but with how all the logistics chaos right now across the world, especially with like tariffs here in the US, we are aiming to not have a lot of physical media that we could be on the line for and suddenly have the cost skyrocket. We're just going to very consistently sell a single product with a lot of basically extra stuff to give you as stretch goals for free digitally. It also helps all our friends in the EU and across the world who it's very expensive to send them physical media. I'm thinking of Salty Nick and Barlow's Keep. Barlow's Keep, he's in Serbia, and it is extremely difficult for him to get physical media delivered there because Serbia is outside the EU, as an example.
And I was thinking about it. I'm sure people do like having, like dice and miniatures and things like that. But like, I was thinking of some of the RPGs I've backed, like came with some of that stuff, and like it's just sitting in a drawer. Like it's the book that I want to flip through and actually play the game.
I feel like if you're buying our game, you've got dice, right? Or you've got
maybe
you've got your stuff. And something I would like to I'm really excited to do is I did find a 3D modeler, and so there's going to be a stretch goal for a couple STL files to print some minis if you have your own printer, right? So that's a way for me to provide miniatures to people for free, and they could get them 3D printed locally if they need to, which would be very cool.
All right, I'm back finally.
Quest go. Here we go. Play a game. Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. So basically, like anybody who backs the project at least the digital tier, they'll get all the stretch goals because they're all digital, no matter where you are in the world. So that's one of the intentions. Let's see. Oh, Zarek was asking if you're comfortable answering it. What is the first setting expansion for TFE that you are most excited to make, or what's just the next one? Probably medieval is the next one that we're going to do. A medieval setting will be next. But when we say medieval, we mean early medieval, like 6th century. Not like D&D is more like Renaissance kitchen sink. So we're talking like fall the century that Rome fell, and the conflicts that occurred, like in the UK, like you have the Angles and the Saxons coming in from the north as the Romans are pulling back as their empire falls. Right, because empires take a long time to actually fall. It's not just like they go and they fall over. So very early medieval horror, action horror will probably be the next one, and there'll be magic systems in that of some sort that we're fiddling with. So
yeah, we've gone back and forth on magic systems, but the game has evolved so much since we've had like a about that.
Yeah,
I'm guessing
the magic system won't be that early version we tested pretty extensively.
Oh no,
certainly. Yeah, and. Yeah, I feel you, Odin. Like the dice you were offering on yours are super cool, but I could see how it'd be really annoying logistically to just manage that. Yeah, and Mono says they're not all dice are equal. Very true.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah, the medieval one will not be like high fantasy. It'll be more low fantasy. There'll be some magic,
fantasy elements, but
mysticism.
You're not gonna be elves or dwarves or anything like that. It'll still
just
be people.
People.
Yeah,
we haven't really talked about if there's going to be any Origin Edges to be something special in that setting.
We'll have to
But
figure that out. So since Mono Makes is in chat, here's some of his dice. He makes super high he has some dice that are super high visibility, and it's nice if you're an old man like me. They're really nice. These are very nice dice. Just randomly plugging because he's in there, and these are really nice dice.
Nice dice.
Yeah, premium dice are also quite expensive, and I know a lot of folks are struggling economically as well, and it's something that later on we may explore, but right now we see Tales from Elsewhere Games, the legal entity, the company, as somebody that makes a role-playing game, right? We make RPG stuff. We don't necessarily make the accessories to role-playing games. That's how we'd see it right now. Maybe that'll change. We shall see.
We shall see. We shall see.
That's a good point, Zarek, as well. Like, it changes the nature of what you're shipping by packaging different things together, and that can modify how tariffs function. It's all super complex. But yeah, I'm really excited. Honestly, what has been making me most excited setting-wise lately is the TFE setting codenamed Satanic Panic, which is 1980s X-Files, Stranger Things, Erie, Indiana style. Just because after playing Ethereal, it made me think about investigative stories. So I'm really excited to make that eventually too. But I'm also really excited to make the sci-fi setting. And I'm really the sci-fi setting is a mix of Firefly, Alien, Event Horizon, and The Expanse. Those properties together is chef's kiss.
Yeah, I want to play that too.
I
just want to play all these games.
And a little Warhammer 40k in that setting as well. Which,
yeah,
I mean, those of you who know Warhammer and know Event Horizon is kind of like a prequel to Warhammer 40k, kind of. It's like the discovery of the warp is the fan theory. Yeah, so those kind of evocations.
I'm also
pirate
excited
setting.
to do the mouse setting.
Oh yeah, a mouse guard like setting. I want to make them all. I've said this before, but I am overflowing with creativity, and what I lack is time.
Yeah,
Because my
that's
day
what
job can't quit the day job.
we just need to be wildly successful so we can
Yeah,
make all the
yeah,
games.
nice. I mean, regardless of how well the Kickstarter does, I will continue to make games forever. It's just a matter of how quickly I can do so and at what quality.
And how widely they can be distributed.
Yeah, how widely they can be distributed, whether or not they can be printed, how much artwork is in them. No matter what, game's gonna get made. Oh, thank you. Oh, we got to do a rednecks match where we're all rednecks.
Oh yeah.
Next one.
Next match.
I know, right, Odin? It's day job. But I'm feeling hopeful for my Kickstarter. It's very scary. We'll see how many sign-ups we get. I know I can't.
Nerve-wracking.
I'm not a pessimist by nature. I would consider myself actually more overall an optimist. But
Optimist Prime.
I'm an Optimist Prime. But the challenge is just I'm so close to the finish line. I don't want to mess with my own head too much by dreaming too big. I've got to stay focused.
Yeah, sure.
On what's in front of me here. Because only 2 more months, almost to the day. Oh, they just closed right in front of me.
And I'm excited to see that launch.
It's gonna be wild. We got a lot of work to do. It's gonna be so fun at Gen Con. For those that don't know, we will be at Gen Con, all three of us. We will be playing games and hanging out. And if you happen to be in this chat or watching this, there is a Discord channel in the TFE server for Gen Con, and that's what we'll be using to talk to you guys and organize a meetup or something, because I want to hang with the fans, right? Be able to meet you guys, hang out a little bit. I think that'd be super fun.
Could be.
Even if it's just we all attend the same event and chat about it, right? Pretty much all the TFE sessions are now full.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
we did it.
I think there's one or two that maybe has a single slot in it. But, yeah. Oh man, Cowboy Bebop is peak fiction, by the way. I'm a huge Cowboy Bebop fan, and Samurai Champloo. They're just absolutely wonderful. Some of my favorite anime by far.
Yeah, Cowboy. I finally got around to watching that whole series. It's really good.
Incredible. So what an emotional journey. And yeah, Zarek, the Firefly type setting or Satanic Panic. Yeah,
I want both of those.
I know.
I don't know
want
which
them
one I want more.
Well, because we're making these games cross-compatible, it means that if you like some of the subsystems that are in Satanic Panic,
Ah, bear.
I do have a
Oh, he's
sticky.
coming.
I could sticky him. Oh, he's burning now. All right, I stickied him.
Oh, this bear
Yeah,
is
so
crazy.
if you like the subsystems in any given
Okay.
book,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could combine them with
Wrecked
the
him.
others. So you could run an investigation-heavy sci-fi setting, for example.
Oh, Necro. Nice.
Necro, that's good.
Yeah, we've talked about doing like kind of like splat books that would like be the glue between two settings, like to
Right,
merge
yeah.
Western plus medieval. What does that look like? And some like extra.
Well, and it's I haven't really talked publicly much about this yet, but seems like a fine enough time to do it. The launch of the Kickstarter will also come with a launch of the TFE OGL and TFE Core rules, which is just basically a markdown SRD on the website, because I am a firm believer in extremely open game licenses, and so there is going to be, my bad, I did crows again. There's going to be an extremely permissive OGL, open game license, for making content using the Tales from Elsewhere rules. Think how Morkborg does it. It's super open. It costs you nothing. Just slap a little stamp on the cover that says you're using my rules, and you're good to go. You can make whatever adventures, setting books, content you want. I'm really excited to see what the community does, because I've already talked to a number of people that like are really interested in making their own content, right? That have their own ideas for the rule set. Yeah, and that I'm just super excited to see what people do with it, because I'm just one guy with one set of tastes, and when you make a rules medium game, part of that idea is that it's not so crunchy that it can't be expanded upon easily, right? Rules medium games mean they're pretty hackable while still having some meat on their bones.
Bone meat.
A lot of doggies in here.
Oh, that last clue we got was taken already, so we're chasing
okay.
someone.
Well, there's hounds around this clue, I think.
Oh, so they didn't come here.
Yeah, so they probably
Is that a
didn't.
person right there? Or is that a
No,
zombie?
it's a witchy lady.
Okay. Sorry with me. I got the dogs on us.
Okay, coming to you.
Algonas. Nice, nice.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. See what other people make of it.
Don't shoot me, don't shoot me,
It's
don't
been
shoot
really
me.
interesting seeing other people, or talking to other people who have run my game, right, and their experiences doing so, which is fascinating. Okay, one over. So they may have not gotten this clue because the other clue they got took them away from here anyway, right?
Yeah.
Saddlebags.
Oh, we gotta go in. We got here kind of fast, so it's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
It's in this saddlebag. Ooh, money.
Money, please.
Yeah, Quincy, Eldritch Horror Hunters, heck yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I think that would be suited really well to make a game that's more specifically about hunting the Eldritch Horrors, right? Because TFE's kind of set up where you're the bystanders a little bit more. I mean, you could reconstruct it and reframe it to be about that, but I mean, that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I would
great.
love to see that, where you're specifically a group of horror hunters, right? Like a little bit more purposeful in its design. Like, I like that. I like the sound of that a lot.
You okay over there?
Yeah, there'll be super permissive
dying
OGL.
in there.
I already have a draft of it. Like, I already have a draft of the SRD and the OGL put together. Just we haven't made them public yet. But,
In the window.
okay.
Got a hit.
Which window?
I'm really low on HP. And
This one I pinged right there. That lower one.
Okay.
Well, it keeps disappearing. There. I don't know. Oh, that could be in the other windows now.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about rushing in and then getting flanked here.
Yeah, we don't have to yet.
Yeah, but good to pressure them. Yeah, so that's my plan.
That's the plan.
Well, because something that I've seen, culture and community-wise, is that we're a really small outfit here. I mean, I do 90%, 95% of all the writing. Daniel more acts as an editor at this stage. I mean, Daniel's busy being a real game designer at a real company. But so my ability to say produce adventures for the community is much more limited because I just don't have the time.
Well, like we said in chat the other day, like you're wearing like 40 hats at once.
Yeah, I'm wearing a lot of hats right now. But
community building, you're writing the game.
Yeah, so by
running
opening
the
it up,
Kickstarter.
I've seen these other games with really open communities. Oh, I see the boss in this window. That's funny. It's a way to help keep the culture going. And I do want to produce official adventure content for Clockworld before we move on to like another setting book. Right? We're not just gonna like make one book and then abandon it. We want to provide some amount of support and then move on toward making additional books.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I see him up in that top window.
Yeah.
Took a shot, didn't hit, but
They shooting.
you miss some
You gotta find
percentage
the
of the
ball.
shots you don't take.
Yeah, this window here, I saw a guy.
Okay. There's a lot of devils in the water. So watch out.
Yeah. Some real far distances here.
Yeah, I don't.
yeah, Inertia, like, I need another meme of me wearing 36 hats. I will be wearing one hat to Gen Con. Got my hat here. Got a very nice straight brim cowboy hat, a little dusty, but that's how you'll find me at Gen
Dusty
Con.
Duster.
I'll make the picture later. I'm working here.
Yeah, you've been cranking out content this week because you're gonna go on vacation. Did I approve this PTO? I did.
Oh yeah, you did.
Wait. PTO assumes that there's pay.
I told you last week I quit. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said you quit. Your request to quit was denied. So.
Oh man.
I'm gonna try to move a little bit and maybe get a flanking angle here.
Okay.
We're gonna get past these water devils.
I just went through the river.
Way around.
Way around. Yeah.
Uh,
I heard
devils.
a shot in there.
Yeah, they're killing the boss. I'm coming.
Dang it.
Shoot a guy?
I thought I saw a guy in a window, but.
Where's
Okay,
all the
where
other
does dogs
teams
come from?
too? Daniel, what are you doing?
shooting dogs over here, making a lot of noise.
That's fine. They're shooting inside.
Yeah,
Oh, in that window. Hey, this. Do you see someone?
They were running
that
through
window?
that space, and so I just kind of was shooting through the window to pressure them a little
Nice.
bit. I'm going to keep flanking.
I hear hounds, I think. Or is that what I hear? No, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Oh, the gator boss also. Keep getting weird light glitches up there.
Shine a little.
God, all the other teams are coming, aren't they?
Yeah, do we need to pull back slightly and wait to see if somebody else comes?
Maybe.
I hear Beetle. Coming.
Beetle Bailey?
Ah,
It's above us.
Oh, I see it.
see it. They see us.
Where'd it go?
Oh, some dead hunters
Hi.
here.
Oh. Ooh, they
We
shot
burned
at
out hunter.
something. Oh, sorry,
What are they
too late.
shooting at?
Behind us.
Stupid Beetle's still going around.
Really?
Yeah, they're just getting the lay of the land.
Where are these fools at? And where's everyone else?
Oh god,
What?
Where is he?
I don't know. I walked
Oh,
through
they-
this area and I got shot at. I got too close to the fire.
I hear the beetle again.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in here with me.
We're okay, coming. Tim's flanking.
The beetle is not
Oh.
me. Okay.
Oh,
Gonna take this moment to do a quick reload.
But
We have
I think they know
a
I'm
we have a
in here.
supply cart behind us, by the way, right here, which is convenient.
Yeah. I think I need to try to get out of this building.
Yeah, let's pull
I'm on
back
this
out.
other side. They're just beyond this door, I think.
Beetle! They got me.
You got beetled.
Yeah, they're beyond this door.
Okay, I'm gonna go around further then.
Currently poisoned. I'm gonna drop a toolbox over by one of you. Who needs a tool?
Oh, they're getting ready. They're throwing.
Oh, I'm fine.
They're hucking. Oh,
He
jeez.
threw it poorly though.
Alright, here's a toolbox.
They saw
Got
me.
chaos bombs.
Oh.
I threw some fire.
Really
there.
worth it.
Got a hit.
Dang it.
Oh, I almost found him.
Wow.
Yeah, there's all up in
almost
that building.
one-shot me. Somebody bleed bullets right now. I'm feeling like everybody's bleed bulleting. That ain't
That's
me.
my chaos bomb.
Oh, okay, okay.
It sure is
That's
causing
good.
chaos.
Oh, later, Thor. I just saw you were saying you gotta head out.
Oh, there's another team, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, another team by us.
Okay, let's pull back just a scotch, maybe to the supply cart.
God.
Oh, they're so close.
Yeah, I pulled back to the supply cart. Much safer there.
Woo!
Oh, your chaos bomb is confusing me.
Or is that? Oops, I thought those players. Is it not players?
Could have just
Yeah,
been my
threw a
chaos
chaos
bomb. I did
bomb.
two of them.
Oh, that's freaking me out. Oh, they got the bounty. Oh, they can see us. Okay.
Yeah, it's alright. Got a hit on one in this window here. This window.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, they're all up in here.
Yep. Maybe go around to the other side. Maybe we can keep them pinned a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get some additional angles here.
I'm pretty
Hit
close.
'em.
Then.
What are they doing?
You know, ideally we want them to burn dark sight, right? Like having to keep an
Yeah.
eye on us as we move.
Ooh, they just, someone just jumped her. Down here.
Okay.
They're running. That was a zombie, but it was
They're
also
gonna leave.
one person ran out. Don't know who it was, but I hit him once. Ooh, she got fire bullets. Where you guys at? Okay, over there.
Yeah, I was trying to. One of them, I think, has a poison bolt crossbow or something annoying.
They're still in there.
Wish I had a shotgun or something, right? To like.
I saw someone way over there. The girl ran. Yeah, one of them is running. Or just flanking.
Yeah, the bounty's out there.
There's
Huh.
one's in here still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that only display lightning if it's on somebody, if somebody's holding it?
No,
No, it still displays it. But they're both
If it's
picked up.
left one? Oh, yeah.
this window. It's the same guy with the crossbow. He actually just missed. I was a sitting duck.
Oops.
What happened?
What happened?
They got shot from I have no idea where.
Okay.
Headshot, 32 meters away.
Well, oh,
Oh, you got a lot of stuff on you there, Daniel.
I can
Yeah.
necro you because we just picked up necromancer. Coming around.
Damn it.
Reviving.
That's what guy got me.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to run inside or something.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, there's a guy right there under you, Peter. She was right there.
Turned and one tapped me. Oh, the shotgun just whipped around, one hit kill.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man.
I was gonna melee next, but I was just instant dead. All right, I'll bring a shotgun next time. I feel like I want to do some breach play.
Up close and
Oh.
With
personal.
Russian.
Ooh.
Oh, you almost hit her. Dang. Ugh.
Oh wait, let's see. By the way, I have stolen an idea from a Pathfinder YouTuber that I'm going to do soon for Indominant. I wonder if you might like be doing it as well. Create a fully randomized character in the system.
Oof, indeed.
Oh, it's Ambroditis. What's up, Jeff? Yep, that's how it goes. Hunt,
Can't
give
win
it,
them
and
all,
taketh
or
away.
any of them.
Yep. All right, let's see. This guy has a bunch of.
Jefferson, my voice is a lot louder than yours.
Oh, a lot louder. I could turn you down in Discord then. Hold.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Yeah, I'll just turn Daniel down in Discord. There we go. Hopefully that's better.
All right, who are you doing? We're doing the rednecks.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh yes, let me hire a redneck. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll be redneck's daughter.
Buy hunter slot. Wait. Select hunters 5 of 5. Oh, I have too many hunters, so I can't do a redneck yet. I guess I've been getting all these free hunters. How do I like dismiss? Can I dismiss? Oh, dismiss hunter. Here we go.
Oh, what is this? Oh, the new like auto crossbow. What the heck?
Where am I? Gosh, where am I? Don't want a free
Yeah,
hunter. I
the
want
menu got
a redneck.
super confusing.
Recruit hunters.
Yeah,
I need to go to recruit hunter. There we go.
There's
now I gotta find the redneck.
What weapons are we going with?
Oh, I don't know. Ooh, crossbow maybe? I'll crossbow it up.
Should I bring a saber? Katana.
Ooh, saber.
Why is this? Why is it saying there's a exclamation point here? What does it say? Equipment skin is unavailable due to unlock requirements. Oh. Alright.
No idea.
That's weird. Oh, have I not I haven't unlocked the Springfield Shorty on this playthrough. That's why. Oh, that's annoying. Then I'll just bring a Centennial Shorty will be fine then.
Man, I don't remember what all the good traits are.
Oh yeah, I have trait points. Resilience is good. If you're dying.
Equip all that.
When because we die a lot, we get revived with more health.
Redneck has 10 trait points. Yeah, I like doing resilience, and I like necro a lot.
Wait, do I not have trait points? Wait, what?
The premium.
You buy the
premium
ones. They come with
I
10.
readied. That's why. I have not been paying attention to that.
I know it's all really different.
I think if I get conduit, we all get it now.
Okay, I think I'm good. Brought a shotgun this time.
Shoddy boy. Necro, I can res us.
I'm missing an item. I forgot to equip a healing kit.
Oh, geez.
Oh, I see. I am a menu. Peter, you put menus on our faces.
Oh.
I am a menu.
There we go. Fixed. Thank you. I was changing the audio. My bad. I'm new to streaming. What is it? Getting like a Discord.
Discord, Dadcord.
Notification. Getting a weird Discord notification on my tablet. Weird. Discord adding all sorts of weird new functionalities to it, and I don't like it.
New functionalities. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
we'll probably do like oh, they're in the same chat. We'll probably do like a couple more matches maybe, and then call it a day.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I need to get to work.
yeah. You've got your regular job to go to.
Gotta edit your videos.
Yep. I gotta take a nap maybe.
Oh, I want to take a nap. That sounds
Yeah.
nice.
Tired. Wait, one of you's girl redneck. Tim's girl redneck. That still counts. We're all rednecks.
I'm the redneck's daughter, so I'm
Oh,
both
is that
your
what that
kid.
actually is called? The redneck's daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Redneck squad. Oh, what's these Gen Con messages?
Gen Con.
Oh, okay, it's just Zachary. Yeah.
Ooh, the battle pass have animations for your.
Yeah, there's
guns
like
or
weapon
whatever.
animations now. It's really weird.
That is
Oh,
weird.
really?
Kind of
Yeah.
like it.
What? That one's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't
Just,
be
like,
tempted.
shaking
Don't do it.
No, that's a free one you can get. The first one there.
Oh, is it? No.
Oh,
You do the devil's horns. Put your.
Oh, cool.
Ah,
Oh,
gotta
I
play
see
now.
it.
That's
Battle
really
passes
cool.
take too much time commitment.
They're nefarious battle passes.
Yeah.
Very
This one's
nefarious.
especially hard. You have to play from the beginning to end constantly.
Woof. Yeah, they
Yeah.
demand so much of your time. Yeah, hunts demand so much of your time for sure.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't that true? Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, for those who are just joining, we've been playing for about 2.5 hours now. We were hanging out. We're doing some AMA questions. We announced the TFE Kickstarter, the pre-launch sign-up page. There's a link. If you just search for Tales from Elsewhere on Kickstarter, you'll get it. But there's also a link in the TFE Discord server. We're going to start ramping up, gathering interest to do the game, to make the book.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make a
It's
book.
going to be crazy. So in 2 months, it launches.
So excited.
Yeah, I'm excited and terrified.
Too much. Too much
Yeah,
going
too
on.
much. Not too much. That's
Redneck
what I'll
with
be
the
doing
katana.
after this. I'll be just getting right back to work.
Peter, are you like the bus in Speed and you can't slow down?
And you can't
because
slow
you'll-
down. Yeah, I think the movie was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Classic.
I saw a internet meme, I guess, that was saying the movie with the worst physics from a real life physics standpoint is Speed, because they jump
Really?
the bus at the end of the movie, and this guy's like, they would have to be going almost 400 miles an hour for
Oh
a
my
bus
God.
to travel this distance. Like, it's something so absurd. Later, Zarek. We'll catch you later, dude.
Hi, Eric. Are we gonna have stretch goals
Yes.
on the Kickstarter?
Yeah, I talked a little bit about it. We
Right.
haven't done any official announcement because we're still deciding on the exact monetary breakpoints and details, but there are going to be a number of digital stretch goals. Basically, anything that's a stretch goal, everybody who backs the product will get for free. So some of the stretch goals are a little bit more artwork. Some of the stretch goals are more adventures for the game that would be provided to everybody who backs it. Some music by the guy who did the music on the YouTube channel, like a 10-track, Clockworld themed music set, which would just be incredible. Yeah, there's going to be a number of
that's gonna be
things. But yeah, the idea is that it won't be physical stretch goals. So there's not going to be a bunch of weird stuff like that. And it's not going to change the scope
Whoa.
of the game.
Throwing spear, baby.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the idea is that the game will not change in scope
Oh, I missed.
or anything like that based on quartermaster trait right here. Based on stretch goals,
Got
it'll
it.
just be improved, a little higher quality, and then additional artwork and so forth is the plan. Yeah, there will be stretch goals. It's actually going to be a very simple campaign. The stretch goals aren't overly complex. The backing tiers aren't overly complex. We're here to sell a book, to get the money to make the artwork for the book, and to give you the book. And we don't want a lot of stuff that confuses that. There'll be a couple super premium backer tiers that'll have all sorts of extra, not doodads, but like extra fun stuff if you want to be more involved, you know, if you want to throw a bunch of money down on the project. But overall, it's going to be pretty simple. Buy the book, help us get it funded.
Yeah. Easy squeezy.
Weeb Redneck, is one of them using the katana? Oh,
I have
Yeah.
a spear.
oh, he's got a
throwing
spear.
spear.
Okay, that's still
You can
on
s-
brand for a redneck. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
do you have a katana?
Yeah.
I had a katana.
There's a katana in this
Oh,
game now.
I
for
also
sure.
have a katana.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, you have a katana.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious. Weeb Redneck.
So many zombies.
Zombies.
Did you have any other RPG projects
yeah.
before TFE? Not anything that's nearly this level of completion. Daniel and I have been fiddling and making all sorts of games for a long time. Card games, board games. But we've never taken anything to market. Like, actually decided to make something a real product and to sell it. Yeah, so I've fiddled for a long time, but never actually gotten something done. So, no, don't have...
Start with Tales from Elsewhere.
Yeah,
We still have board game ideas we want to...
board games, video games, I mean, all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Done a lot of
Sky is the
homebrew,
limit.
but yeah, never actually finished and completed a game. It's a great question.
One of the earliest homebrews I
Ow.
remember you making.
Across
Yeah,
the
yeah.
water
Yep,
somewhere.
across the water.
Across the
I'm gonna
pond.
get up top here and get a better... Oh, behind us.
Oh, they're everywhere?
I just missed. We both, like, didn't kill each other with our shotguns. Oh, they're right behind me. Just she's wounded. She's wounded. Or you can
Oh, where
take her.
behind you exactly?
Oh, yeah, they're right
just
there.
like right to your right, like. Oh, I can't see where you are as easily on my screen.
Ooh.
She's just running around in the open, basically. I choked answering the question and missed my shotgun blast. Yeah, she's right to your left.
I got a hit.
Crossbow
maybe
person right to your left.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
one.
Tim's on. Yeah. He's on it.
Daniel's killing him.
I may have killed two. Definitely killed one. Oh, right here. Oh, they got me.
Oh, that's the shotgun girl. See, she's like right out in the middle, like really out in the open.
Yeah, just don't let her. Don't. Yeah.
Don't let her do that.
She's got a single shot shotgun though. Oh, and she got you.
Dang it.
Yeah, she had the Romero. Dang. Oh,
Ooh.
I choked. I know,
brain
that miss
in.
hurt me so bad. Oh.
It
It was such a bad miss. I really, actually, what I should have done is missed and then ran straight at her because I had the hatchet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had my katana. What was I thinking?
Should have Naruto'd him. Later, Odin. Later, Brendan.
Brendan.
Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm I'm choking so bad. I'm so nervous. I haven't played this in so long now. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm struggling.
yeah, I gave bad directions. Yeah, right to your left, left to your.
That's right. Up, down.
I'm gonna ruin my old KD, which was pretty good before, back in the day.
KD stands for cool dude.
No, 1.27 is yours.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Whoa. Oh, mine's 1.31. Oh.
All right.
Hunters.
Change hunter.
Higher
Over there.
hunters.
Do a pretty basic setup here. Give him some anti-bleed because bleed just ruins my day. And how about poison? Simple stuff.
Poison. Oh, I don't have this unlocked yet. What?
All right. Select a turn. Ready. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with any. This game is really hard, and so yeah, Having any positive KD in this game is wonderful. Well, yeah, and especially in the reload for that fight, Zan, I had the hatchet shotgun, so I should have just ran straight at her with the hatchet and one-shot her with the hatchet.
Yeah.
What game in the community are you looking forward to the most? Okay, so I know that it's biased because you just answered this question, but I'm really interested to see where you go with the Gilded. Honestly, just the pivot you made with that rename was such a huge, like, badass shift for your game. I'm really interested to see what else you layer on top of it, because that one shift was incredible. But, you know, I'm just happy if anybody finishes their game. That's what I really like to see. Oh, I'm choking really bad, Zan.
Yeah.
No, I'm choking. At the start of the
We're
stream, I got
usually
one good
better.
kill,
Wink.
and I've been struggling in all the subsequent matches. It's a game that's very punishing and very fun. When we were playing this more regularly, we'd like win a lot. We'd clear some servers. You know, we'd
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
we do pretty
we're
well.
not like the best, but we're pretty good.
Yeah. We ain't bad, but we're just real rusty.
Rusty Dusty.
New gun or whatever I have is a bomb launcher. I thought it was a bomb
launcher instead of the bomb lance. It's interesting.
Oh,
Weird.
Yeah, it's hard to find play testers, hard to find players. Yeah, it's such a battle. If you don't have a local group, right? I know we've talked about this before. I had the luxury of more than one local group at my disposal, and local game stores. You know, it spoils me. Oh, just got one in the Discord server. It's perfect while we're loading. Otto says, maybe a little late for questions, but I just remembered something I have thought of. Are there gods in the Clockworld, or even multiple, whether in the same pantheon or blah blah blah? Yep. Evidence of their existence, God and the implication that follows. Yeah. So pantheons. This is a great question. I'm a big fan of designing belief in a setting based on what people believe without ever saying what actually exists. Right? The idea that the characters believe in things, whether or not that's true, is a question the game doesn't answer. Specifically in the Clockworld setting, there is one primary faith that is very ubiquitous. Not the only faith, but one of the main ones is the Church of Ashes, which believes not in a god per se, but their god is light, is the sun, is the fire of humanity. And that is personified as a lord or a god. Like they do anthropomorphize that to some degree. But it's not that it's like a dude in a it's not Zeus on top of Mount Olympus. There's the pantheon of gods. Because this is modeled more about how 19th century United States was, there was a lot of Christianity and such there, and so there's some loose inspiration about Catholicism and so forth. But there are also multiple distinct indigenous populations, Native Americans basically, each have their own different belief as well about how the world works, and their own spirits and entities that they believe in. But the threats of the world are also conceptualized different by different people, right? How they understand these horrible monsters out there are different. The Church of Ashes refers to them as demons, right? They see the horrors of elsewhere as demonic entities coming into our world. And that's a pretty reasonable conclusion, honestly, you know, considering the state of the world, that like hell, what's the line from, was it The Tempest? Hell is empty and all of the demons are here. Or the hell is empty and all the devils are here. They definitely see it in that manner. But yeah, there aren't gods in a fantasy pantheon, classic like Greek sense, for this setting at least. And even in the medieval setting that I'm working on, it's going to be more inspired by late or like 6th century UK/Mediterranean. So there will be some people that believe in a pantheon and some that believe in more animistic structures. I actually studied religion in school. Like I'm like philosophy and religion and ethics. So I try to ground my stuff in very belief-based rather than here is the pantheon. The mini rant for you guys. It's weird to me in D&D.
Ossus here.
Okay. Weird to me in D&D and similar games that, like, the gods just, like, straight up are here and walk around. So, like, what does faith mean when there's just, like, it's a fact that this god exists and does various things, and here are this god's domains, right? Like, what does it mean to actually have faith in that? That's obedience or servitude rather than belief. It's just different. I've got a sticky bomb, so I'll try to sticky him.
Does that even work on him?
I think it damages him, but it doesn't one-shot him.
One I threw on him didn't do.
Oh no, it did
anything.
nothing. Oh, you're right.
Oh, there it
no,
goes. That one
There we
did.
go. 75%.
I just missed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can pop
Oh, he's
early
angry.
because of his fire. Anyway, that's my mini rant. I like when belief might matter. So, like, is the Church of Ashes correct? Well, it's not really a question of correct or not, right?
Go katana him, Daniel. Or saber him.
I've got my hatchet axe too.
Oh, good.
I'm in the wrong.
Oh no, he burned me.
He's almost.
Oh, fire.
I'll be on lookout. Still wait.
Yeah, so that's my mini rant about belief. I think it's more interesting when it's about player choice and ambiguity, kind of like in real life, where faith in something is not about fact as much as it is about, well, faith. Belief in something greater than yourself. I think that structure is much more interesting narratively.
I'm putting trip mines at all the doors down below.
Okay. And I hope that
Finally
answers
use
your
traps.
question, Otto. That's a really good question. In one of my homebrew D&D settings called Generations, much of the game is about the question of belief because it takes place in a recession of the world where there were gods that people believed in various cultures and all of that, but were those gods real? Or what did those gods mean? What does worshiping them mean? And it's about exploring that, and the players get to choose how they would rekindle that belief, what practices they'd like to restore. And there's a question of, I mean, are the gods real? It's kind of left open for the players to interpret. I don't know why I'm walking around outside. Seems like a bad idea.
Back in here. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, so hopefully, Otto, if you're in chat, hopefully that answered your question.
Answer the question.
Well, yeah, and
Question.
oh, sorry, Zan's typing a lot there. A lot of different. In my games, you have faith in a god the way you'd have in a person. You're not wondering if they exist, but whether they do the right thing, have the right effects. Ah, yeah. See, and that's distinct from faith with a capital F, we might say. This is getting a little philosophical. Belief in things without evidence, making leaps of faith, believing in contradictory dualities, a la Abraham and the sacrificing of his son, as is sometimes considered a great example of faith, to believe that the God of Abraham asked him to sacrifice his son, but also promised him that son, and it's reconciling these contradictions. But anyway, I'm hearing fighting outside, so I might need to focus a moment here.
The other one's super far away.
I thought I heard noise out here.
I don't know, man.
I believe it.
All the NPCs are just quiet, though.
All quiet on the western.
Get this
Oh,
and
someone's
run.
coming.
From
They're
where?
cocking.
Throwing dynamite.
Okay.
That way. And that one,
To
that
the
window.
west.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, all below is trash. Jesus.
I should have trapped this place
88%.
better. I'm gonna trap the stairs. No.
Watch out, there's a trap there, Daniel.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the bottom.
I'm gonna trap the stairs as well.
I'm throwing something out.
Okay. I threw a hive outside.
Oh, good. Oh, who's gonna hurt? Them?
Yeah.
It's probably my Oh, and I
yeah,
just
it
saw
is.
Dice Anvil. Hey, Dante. Hey, dude. Since I'm like running around and talking a lot, maybe one of you guys should grab the second bounty.
Sure, I got it.
Yeah, I'm a little
Oh, I think
distracted.
they're
Hey,
coming
why
up this
can't
way.
It's like I can't see him on the
They're on the
thing.
roof.
They're on the roof above us?
I heard some roof
Some roof.
to the northwest. I think the other building.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should like get out of the building now. What do you think? Or
Yeah,
here,
should we
you guys
head
stay.
southeast?
I'll do some reconnoitering because I don't have the thing. Right, so I won't.
Do you see anyone on scan, Daniel?
No.
Yeah, wait, why can't I see anyone on scan?
Is there a invisible to scans thing?
Oh, you have to hold S2 to activate Dark Sight. Oh, weird. Or
You have to do
hold
what?
some button. You have to hold a different
Oh,
button
really?
in Dark Sight now
Oh.
to actually.
Oh, so you just
Down
do
below?
regular
That's
dark sight
weird.
now, huh?
Oh, that's cool.
That's
I
nice.
didn't realize they changed
I'm
that.
gonna try to flank the other building here. Slowly. Quietly. Let's have a shotty.
Oh yeah, there's two over there. One kind of up in that top building, one down below.
Okay.
All right, maybe I'll leave this building.
Okay.
Yeah, if they chase, I can possibly get them.
Yeah,
in the back.
I only see two.
Oh, getting winged over here.
Okay, that's good.
They tried my concertina.
Yep, I'm creeping around.
Watch out for my trip mines and such.
I'm outside. Oh, yeah, you guys are doing that. Yeah.
I'm gonna scan. Are you scanning?
Yeah, they're still in that building, up and one down.
Leave them then.
Yeah, you guys could start going, and I'll get them in the back.
Which way do we need to go, though?
Just head toward the northeast exit, maybe.
Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Don't die, Peter.
I did die because I whiffed my second
Oh.
shot. He's wounded though. Just keep going. Just keep going without me.
Let's go, Daniel.
Can't leave the
Check the
sheriff
map.
behind.
Yeah. Leave
the
the
other
sheriff.
people.
Make it out.
Shit.
Are you with me, Daniel?
So,
Sort
knowing
Yeah,
the
with me
gods
here.
are real from is knowing the gods are real. I mean, they believed they were real and thought that to be true, but knowledge, it wasn't validated by an omniscient narrator like a role-playing game can do, right? A role-playing game can say, this is fact of the universe, right? As if there was a book describing the nature of reality, which is different than presenting belief structures from people inside the world, right? Because throughout history, everybody's believed things to be true that were contradictory of one another, right? Right? People believe stuff right now that contradicts one another, and they know it to be true. But if you imagine if there were a book of the world that said exactly what is actually true, that would change the nature of that knowledge, because some would be right and wrong.
They're coming. Hide behind something.
Take cover!
I think there's water devils out here.
Some choke bombs.
Like when you're writing a role-playing game, it's how you're presenting that data to the players, right? Are you presenting...
Dynamite bundle. Fall back.
Oh,
we
nice, you
got
guys
out!
made it!
We did it.
Yeah.
Woo! Sorry, Peter.
Very nice.
I'll leave you behind.
I laid down my life for the good of the cause.
All right, we won. That means I'm giving out a Patreon subscription.
Oh yeah. Zan, it's
How do
tricky from a like a world religions standpoint. There's different types of belief throughout the world, and people have believed different things in different ways. Like the Greeks were explaining reality through the lens of stories about a set of gods. But the average Greek person is going to have a different way of conceptualizing what those gods are. And we can see this in the writings of Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle, like, about the factual nature of it is sometimes separate from the lessons that those stories teach. But that's getting into the weeds from like a history of religion standpoint.
All right, chat, you ready for a giveaway?
And then we'll do one last match, I think. One more. And then we'll call it.
All right,
That'll be about 3
post it.
hours.
First come, first collect. Let me know who gets it.
All right, another quick draw.
And go.
Oh, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna get it.
And thank you, Daniel, for doing these. It's really cool, these giveaways.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, it's all cool, Otto. I see you saying you're a slow typer. Yeah, I'm glad. You know, it's a really meaty discussion, and I have a preference as to how I approach it in tabletop role-playing games. Yeah, in general. Oh, and I see Elaharia. Do you have plans for later editions of TV? Will other setting books be those new editions? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of... like, the plan is to release additional adventures for any given setting book, like Clockworld, going forward, but expansions will be new setting books that will be cross-compatible with previous ones. So the additional mechanics that they add and options will be for that new setting, but you could combine them with previous books should you wish. Yeah, there's going to be sci-fi, medieval, modern, all sorts of stuff. Age of Piracy, just tons and tons. I'm overflowing with ideas. It's all going to hinge on how... like, I'll make all those books eventually. The rate of which I'm able to do so is largely going to depend on the Kickstarter campaign, right? How successful that is will control how I'm able to approach game design time investment-wise, as I cannot maintain a burnout year status like this indefinitely.
Or can you?
Or can I? The answer is no. I could not maintain this indefinitely. I find a lot of RPG religion underwhelming. I agree. Well, a lot of RPGs are... They're adding religions after the fact because it's what you do in a role-playing game. Like, they're just going to add a pantheon in. They're not necessarily making religion and its interactions a substantive aspect of the game itself. Because that's not a design goal, right? And that's okay. Like, D&D, just to kind of pick on it for a moment, like, I like the concept of the Great Wheel pantheon, not pantheon, but cosmology and all of that. I think that's really cool. But I've often found the gods in D&D to be a little uninteresting. A lot of tabletop role-playing games just follow the Greek template for their religions also, which is you have a god of war, you have a god of life, you have a god of this, you have a god of that. And that's one way to do it, but there's so many different ways of conceptualizing divinity than just like a pantheon of domains. And so I think there's all sorts of things people could explore that are really interesting. A lot of them, you can sort of tell the writer was not really done much research, is just formatting things. Yeah, right. Like, they're just kind of like copying like a Greek structure maybe for their religion, right? But no big changes, all of D&D for you. Oh, correct. No, the mainline TFE books are all going to be the same underlying core system. We do want to make other role-playing games, like other tabletop role-playing games that aren't a TFE core system, right? Other games as well. But the idea is that we'd be releasing these core setting books as our big releases, and then there'd be smaller games that we'd also be working on that would be separate products.
Yeah, we would layer on top of the core TFE rule structure to add new systems that sort of fit the flavor of the other settings.
I don't imagine we're gonna, like, say between the release of Clockworld and the release of Codename Medieval Madness, the medieval setting, like, the rule system isn't gonna change. I'm not interested in doing that. Like, the core rule system. The core rule system is so simple.
What you will see is new cultures, backstory elements.
Equipment,
you'll see new edges,
vendors, edges,
new equipment.
Yeah.
Everything will just be, flavored for that setting.
Yep.
There may be some like overlap in like weaponry or like stuff you can buy,
we're
but
gonna
I think
try to minimize duplicative content, like redundant content with previous books. And we're still talking about the details of it because honestly, it's like we got to see how the first one goes.
Yeah, we're not putting all our eggs in.
Yeah,
No, we are putting all our eggs in this basket, but
yeah, to see how that basket goes.
hopefully we'll get more baskets, and
Yeah.
more eggs in those baskets.
Something that we're unsure about at this stage is whether or not each setting book needs to contain the core rules again, or whether or not setting books will be presented more like a splat book, the assumption of which you have some sort of core rule book. We're still thinking about that long term, but we've got some time before that's going to be a problem.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You know, my thinking is if somebody isn't really interested in the Weird West setting, they don't need to buy that book to play the medieval setting. The medieval book is its own self-contained product. That is
Yeah, it'd be my
complete
preference
product.
that the core rules are sort of reprinted so that you could just buy one book.
Yeah.
Everything you need to play that.
Yeah, so we're still thinking about that. So don't hold us to any of those. We're experimenting with it, and like I said a little earlier, there is going to be an SRD and an OGL that'll contain much of the way the core resolution works in the game, the core dice systems and such. But all the content of the game, the edges, backstory elements, equipment, vendors, monsters, all of those will be in the setting books. So yeah.
Oh, it's that newer map. Nice.
Oh, and I agree.
Oh,
Culture having a
yeah.
different worldview than, rather than just like palette swaps of pantheons or something, right, is definitely more evocative than, just like palette swapping gods or something like that. Yeah, I'm with you. I like a nice
Now I want to
robust
do
world building. You know?
I want to do like a Greek myth setting now, where
that'd be
the
super
gods
fun.
are real.
Yeah, where the players can
Ooh.
go past like the master rank and actually be like really heroic and stuff.
They can become gods
Yeah,
themselves,
like
big
demigods or
themselves.
something, and yeah, could be cool. Mess with the scaling.
Dang it! I want to make that one now.
I want to make them all.
Sounds so cool.
Yeah,
One day.
fun. One day.
Toolkit here.
Oh,
I
that's
forgot to
fun.
buy a new tool.
Yeah, no humans and only aliens. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my god, I can't hit
Sci-fi
this guy.
setting.
What the heck? He's
Well,
joking me.
Yeah, no, I agree with Xanfor. It's really hard to conceive of entities outside of what we've seen on this planet. One of our artists is actually pretty good at doing that.
Oh yeah, the main
Like-
artist is Mad Lad.
When I write in sci-fi, it's hard not to just like mash two existing Earth.
Yeah, or like
You
do what
probably
Star
run into
Trek
this with
is
just
like
designing
this is a
threads.
different people with a funny hairdo or like some funny
They got
prosthetic.
ridges on their nose.
Yeah, ridges on their nose, ridges on their ears, just something like that. Oh, that was me.
All right, I'll make a Greek setting.
Okay, I know we want to make all the things. Well,
But it wouldn't-
it's not hard to make more TFE settings in that, like, the structure of doing so is fairly straightforward, right? You know, backstory elements, edges, and so forth. Like, if you just want a new setting without layering too much subsystems on top of it, it's really not bad. It's very moddable, very hackable, the game.
The weird thing about making a sci-fi setting with no humans is that most science fiction that I've ever read is an analogy for the human condition,
Right.
alien species.
I'm not even sure if there's going to be non-human playable characters in the sci-fi setting yet. I'm still undecided on that because it's mainly about people. Like
Well,
human
we have to have
beings.
our one android a la alien,
Oh yeah. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
or that could just be a threat.
Well, you know, it's always really fun. You had to be like Bishop or Rook in the Alien movies. It was really funny.
But
And the random
even our non-humans are like still
Yeah, they're just
human
really
stories. Really, they're
I feel like
folk.
I've been running for years and haven't gotten to it.
I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
distracted with chat. Seems to be over yonder.
Got it.
Is there a health pack on a health pack?
I have not seen one.
Me neither.
Man,
Air
Katana's
trap.
nice. Killing mobs.
Yeah, slap down potential demigods. Yeah, well, that's where, like, you know, the inter-god conflicts start to really come up.
Yeah,
is
one
when
god would
one
want to
god-
raise up a demigod
Yeah, like they have their champion.
to fight their brother.
Yeah, which is just classic. Hey, where's this other clue? Is this like another clue? Oh, no, never mind. We're just still in the zone. I see.
Yeah.
Autozone?
In the zone. Okay, so let's to the Split River.
Yeah, this map's pretty cool. I haven't played a lot on it.
Yeah, I've only played on here like once before.
Oh, it has the fire boss on it too. It's cool.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Through the cave or go around?
I'm going around to the Split River
I
Mill.
guess.
All right.
I got to get to work soon.
Yeah, this will be
This
our
is-
last one. It was a lot of fun though.
It's been fun,
A lot
though.
of great questions.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming on and engaging.
Yeah. I feel like I'm slouching
Awesome.
bad, and now my camera's not showing my
Oh.
face because I'm getting
Yep,
tired.
yep.
Getting the
Posture
video
check.
game slouch.
Oh god. I'm good.
Back
I'm
in the
good.
days when Timmy was a Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah.
Posture
That's
check,
my
hydrate.
hunt.
Oh yeah, that was during COVID, right? You were doing some
Yeah.
streaming. Yeah.
All
That's
right, you
fun.
guys want to watch Tim be a professional streamer again?
Yeah, pivot.
All right. I'm
We'll
back,
all just
baby.
become content creators in various forms.
Red blue, red blue.
I was angry. Oh god.
Okay.
They're in it. They're up there.
Like just in here? Is that what you're talking about?
I think I
know,
heard
but-
them, but maybe not. I'm scared.
Oh yeah, the clue is definitely red. I see that.
The spider's making some noise.
Oh, this is the boss?
Yeah, this must be the
Yeah.
boss.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I'm kind of looking above, and I don't. So there's some zombies that are huddled by that door just above you guys, which means maybe they went through that door.
Hmm. Makes some sense.
Oh, I hear him
Hey,
up
there's some
there.
people inside. Yeah. Yeah, they're above us.
Oh,
I
see
with
one.
Daniel?
I see one.
Yeah, I'm with Daniel.
Yeah, that's me. There's a zombie here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they do a
Shot an
stealth
explosive
takedown.
barrel inside.
You just see him up there, Peter?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
caught a glimpse of them moving around inside, just barely. So I
I'll
shot
throw some
an
dynamite up
explosive barrel.
there.
Yeah, I don't know where they are now, but they're about in there. I don't know the layout of this like this building, so
They're vanishing.
right they
Me and Daniel are getting up somewhat close.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they at?
They're like
Is it
right
up
in this
higher?
building.
Are they
Oh,
above
yeah,
us
it's
or
one
the same
floor,
level?
one floor up, I think.
Oh, like up there?
Yeah. Ah,
Oh.
dang it. I shot him and he shot me.
Did you down him?
I might have.
Was he above
And
you?
there's a metal door, so I'm safe to res. No, he was in the metal door. Just inside it. Oh, he got res. He's right in there.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Oh, there's a
scary.
gun floating in the door.
Oh no. Where was that from?
They could see me through a crack in the wood. That's stupid. Oh,
Alright. Peter's gonna save us.
as he does. Oh, that's a pretty gun skin.
There's a little card on it.
Yeah, that's one of the charms.
Oh, that's a cool charm.
It's one of the charms.
It's hard. It's hard when you don't know this map.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were down the floor, it looked like.
Peter's got
Oh.
this.
They're burning my body. Yeah, they're floor down. Yeah.
We're burning. There it is. Oh, it's your right.
Oh, he just fanninged me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
You got Dakota
got
fanning.
fanninged.
It's hard to know that
Damn.
map.
Yeah.
Yep, hit him. Went for the second shot. Dead. Let's see. Sorry, did you reply to my message? I had stepped away. I was talking about the no humans aspect. Yeah, for a little bit. But yeah, the having non-humans is a really interesting challenge because it challenges you to not have just human analogs, right? It's really tough. Yeah, I was pretty focused there on the game. Didn't do me any good,
Yeah.
but. All right, it's about 11 o'clock now, which means we did this for about 3-hour stream. This was a lot
Look
of
at
fun.
us.
So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out and watching us fail pretty utterly at Hunt Showdown and asking your questions. It was a ton of fun. Like I said, there's a link earlier in the chat to the TFE Kickstarter pre-launch page, so definitely check that out. It means a lot to have people sign up, and it helps surface it on Kickstarter. But we will
Spread the
be
word. Tell your
wrapping up the
friends.
stream now. And just a reminder, in 2 days, on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time, we are doing the live stream for Tabletop Community Spotlight, Death Mechanics. And there are something like 60 submissions, so we'll get through as many as we can. Me and Zarek, we may have to split that one up in 2 streams, though, because that's something like 5 hours easily of content. So, tough stuff. But yeah, we'll be starting that, at least getting as many as we can done on Saturday morning. All right. Have a good one, everybody. I'll be shutting off the stream now.
Bye.
Y'all.
Bye. And it will take a moment for it to actually end. Yeah, give it a moment because of the lag.